Peace. What up, though? How y'all feeling, man? Right back at it. You know, the revolution will not be televised in a real way, man. Tonight, genealogy, man. Tonight, we're going to focus on genealogy. So, hopefully, we can help somebody connect the dots, you dig what I mean? Because, you know, that's what it's all about, reconnecting. You know, that's where your power going to come from. And that's where your foundation should start with. So I want to appreciate everybody pulling up, man. At this time, we do want to take the time to make sure that we have hit the like button. We also want to take this time to make sure that we share the video out. The number one way to support us over here is to share the message. Share the message. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all day, man. It's going to be a good show. Might be an all-nighter tonight, man. We'll see. We can get some BCU moderators up here, man, and we'll let y'all have the show for the rest of the night. We're going to talk some updates, and we're going to get into the show, man. I got one question, though, man. Y'all ready to turn up? Let's get some flames in the chat or something, man. Wake up, y'all. Woke out there. Friday night, man, is going down. Freaky Friday. We got the lectures. We got the giveaways. You feel me? So let's get over there, man. Somebody dropped my link tree down there. Somebody dropped the link tree. Make sure y'all subscribe to the backup channel. It's imperative. You might come here and we ain't here, goddamn. Get over to that backup page, man. Let's get it to 800, man. Y'all ready to turn this bitch up? Y'all ready to turn up? The Indian way. The BCU way.
She said, come on over.
What many is that?
She said, come on over. You gotta put in work.
Talk to him.
Yeah. Come and put in work, yeah. Baby, I'm on my way.
Baby, I'm on the way.
Baby, I'm on my way.
Baby, I'm on the way.
Come and put in work, yeah.
Talk to him. Where them Southeast Indians at?
She said, you don't know what you do to me. The way you make me feel can be explained to see. It's an eruption of the love that be between us can be explained to see. When I hit that spot, I know where to go. I hit the stop button when you say so. And baby, get ready, let the love juice drop. I want you to hang on when you want me to stop. Stop, she said, come over and put that work. Come over, come she said, you come and put that work. Come over and put that work. Come over, come she said, you come and put that work. Come over and put that work. Come over, come she said, you come and put that work. Come over and put that work. Come over, come she said, you come and put that work. You know, baby, I'm on my way. I'm gonna put it in work, yeah. I'm gonna put it in work, yeah.
Hey, we got 40 people in the building. Everybody know at least one person, goddamn. Share the video out so we can get 80 in this motherfucker. Let's turn up, goddamn.
You don't know what you do to me. The way you make me feel can be explained to see. It's an eruption of the love that be between us can be explained to see. When I hit that spot, I know where to go. I hit the stop button when you say so. And baby, get ready, let the love juice drop. I want you to hang on when you want me to stop. She said, come over and put that work. Come over, come over. She said, come and put that work. Come over and put that work. Come over, come over. She said, come and put that work. Come over and put that work. Come over, come over. Say come and put that work. Say come over and put that work. Come over, come over. Say come and put that work, that work. I wanna put in work, yeah. I wanna put in work, yeah. I wanna put in work. I wanna put in work.
Hey, you gotta put in work, yeah. Talk to him. Grab my number. Whenever you ready. Better call my number. Whenever you ready. So I can put in work, yeah. That boy say, baby, you don't know what you do to me. Turn up one time for the one time. What a genealogy team. Y'all in here? We got any genealogies in the building? Do we have any any genealogists in the building? Hey, we want to start out. We want to sound off on the roll call, man. Let us know where you at and what tribe, what nation you represent. Drop it in the chat. What tribe, what nation you represent? She heard say she like that song. Yeah, that's that. That's that this side of the Mississippi shit. That's how the Indians get down this side of the Mississippi. That's where the coach is still at. Like I was saying the other day, like even right now on his album cover, on that album cover right there, and his name is Chris Ardon, by the way. So if and that album is Crack Home, Put In Work is that track. But even on there, he have hold on, let me show y'all. Grab my number whenever you ready, so I can put in work, yeah. All right, hey y'all, I want y'all to just look right here on this instrument, right? It's so much stuff in cowboy, rodeo, and that's what this coach is still attached to, that Indian, indigenous, that the cowboy, the rodeo. Look right there on this instrument. He not the only one. You feel me? Most of them Zydeco bands you will see, and even the headbands with the patterns on them and shit like that. A lot of, you go to the rodeos, you'll see them women. A lot of them turn into biker gangs today. You feel me? They still wear some of those symbols. And I got a homegirl, she make them. They out of Huntsville, and they do the rodeos out there. Man, grew up around horses. I went to high school with her, and I had hit her up, because she was selling like this. She make them. She make the memorabilia, and so I asked her. I say, you an Indian? She said, I ain't no Indian. I'm black. So I left it at that. But I'm like, damn, you got all these Indian patterns. All of this shit here is indigenous culture. It's shit that you'll see they sell at powwows. You feel me? What's up with it, Nay? Turn it one time. Chief of Chiefs in the building. Tracy, I see you. TB2 Live and how the homie Detroit represent. Duke Harris represent Detroit in the building. Southeast Indians in the building. Chi-Town, what up, though? Creek Tribe, Tish, they represent that Creek. Boss Lady Hicks, what up, though? Keith Cobb, 317 in the building, Cherokee Nation. Yes, Sheridan. Shout out to damn, I lost my spot. Warrior King representing that Muskogee, Columbus, Ohio in the building. Keith Cobb say also represent Mississippi on his paternal side. Gulf Coast represent that Mississippi Shock Tide. Shout out to the Mississippi Shock Tides, man. Wild Indian Dunn, Birmingham, Alabama, Annia Wheel Creek and Geechee checking in. TP2 Live, man, 325-817, man, at Apache Cherokee and Creek, man. Buffalo Soldier shit. Duke Harris, Shock Tide, Yamasi Creek, Annia Wheel, turn up one time. Shout out to Jarrell Clement, representing that Powhatan Nation. Tracy with the Mississippi Shock Tide. Y'all Mississippi Shock Tide deep. Chief of Chief, that Shock Tide Annie Wheel in this hole. No Gordon tool, you dig? Big clips that we you know, chopsticks with the clips hang out your pants. North Carolina in the building. What up, Copper Skin? She Horse that represent that Gully Geechee. AP Jr. Represent Cherokee. Egyptian Cotton Creek and Netticoke in the building. He represent that Anthony Will, Selmo 4 in the door. Shout out to the homie Nick the artist, Copper Skin, represent that Blackfoot or the GA. Young Skrilla say, I'm new here. I have a few questions. Can you please pick me? I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. All right, stick around. We're going to get you soon. We get our genealogies in. I got you, family. You can come up first, Young Skrilla, you feel me? So just be patient with me, family. Let us get some more people in and let's get the genealogy in. And you can turn up first. Michael Kelly, Florida in the building, representing the Muskogee, Shock Tie, and Creek in the building. Hog Chicken Slaughter brothers and sisters educating the boys. Tanoy representing that Blackfoot in the real way. Cherokee Creek represent Jay Mitch coming out of North Carolina representing them Cherokee. We're going to be in Cherokee territory, man. We're going to be in Cherokee territory. Yeah, I can't wait. So we're putting everything together. We're going to have some announcements Friday. And yeah, I'm gonna drop the link down, fam. I'm gonna drop the link down there. Well, let me go and drop it down there now, shit. And if the genealogy is in the building, y'all come on up. If the genealogy is in the building, y'all can come on up. Grab my number whenever you ready. Nah, but on the cool, you know, hey, y'all know it was crazy. Man, you know, there's a lot of people hitting me up yesterday saying, hey, Chief. A lot of people was hitting me up. Hey, Chief. Hey, you know, I've been rocking with you a long time, man. Can I get a seat at the BCU pop-out? I said, damn. I want to get something understood, man. Man, you know, y'all know Big Chief love everybody, goddamn. I say this, man. A lot of people, you know, been 1 foot in, 1 foot out. A lot of people are haven't invested or believed in what we had going on. You know, we don't even we probably the smallest. We definitely the newest, you know, camp on the scene, and probably the smallest right now. But we the more grounded. We had the community. we have a nice foundation, man, and we've been a lot of us been together for a while, and a lot of real people been supporting, everything that we did here. And so, man, it was one of our Indian brothers, man, them goddamn Mississippi shock time. I'm gonna go to sleep here in Mississippi shock time, my goddamn. Nah, but man, said, man, he'll come bless BCU, man, and help us make it happen. And it's crazy because I was sitting the other day, man, and I ain't even gonna say it on here, but whatever happens, man, if it really happens, I know this the internet, and people say a lot of things, but we'll see what happens, man. I say this: if you know it happens, man, the people that we're gonna prioritize are the people that have been here. First off, your ass gonna have to be a member of BCU. I know a lot of people, man. We had a lot of logos. A lot of people was repping the BCU logo. A lot of niggas then, a lot of niggas ain't even got no logos, and I want to really say, man, that for the people that have been rocking with us, bro, and believing in this, that's what it's really gonna be for. Not the people 1 foot in and 1 foot out or trying to catch the wave, the BCU wave and shit, whenever it's beneficial. Cause we gave out a lot of our influence, bro. And a lot of people went and started their platforms off of, our influence, bro, a little buzz, man. So I'm gonna say this, bro. If y'all rocking with BCU, bro, and you rocking with us to build your own platform, we not fucking with that, bro. We need people who all in, who rocking with us. And one of our sayings over here is, man, as long as we have each other, we don't need nobody else. And so I just wanted to say that, bro. If BCU get that blessing, we're gonna bless those who've been with us and really all in. And I think, I always say, man, stay down for your crown, man. Loyalty bring royalty. You feel me? And so, I really wanted to give y'all that message right there. The people that have been in and been rocking, it's gonna all pay off. You feel me? It's gonna all pay off. All praise to the ancestors. Man, we got some people in the back. All right, what's up with it, Nori? What's up with it, James
Hey,
Brown?
Chi.
Hey, what Tifa at? Tifa out there?
I haven't seen Tifa.
What's up with it, Sister Ronnie King Brooks in the building? Big Guilt in the building. Shout out to the homie Coke, Copper Color Libra. What's up with it, family? Shout out to the homie James. There go James right there. Shout out to Thelma Humphreys. How you doing? Hey, what a brother that was in the building that said he needed help? Young Skrilla. Hey, Young Skrilla. Hey, you would have to hit that link right here, Young Skrilla, to come on. It's a link at the bottom, Young Skrilla. Hold on, let me put it on the big screen. There you go, right there. Hit that link right there, fam, and come up and come build with us. Peace, peace, Nora. How you feeling tonight?
Hey, BCU, I'm good. How are you feeling, Chi?
Oh man, I'm hanging in there.
All right.
Hanging in there.
All
James Brown
right.
Jr. What's up with it, Jr.?
What's going on, y'all?
Oh man, slow motion, man. Another day, another dollar, another piece to the puzzle, man. Chief of Chiefs, what's up with it, family? Turn that one time.
Man, what's up with it, Big Chief, man? You know it's all peace, power, love, and light, man. I wanted to say this, man. I'm a real one, bro. And real recognize real, man. And I want to say, man, I'm officially in. I have been a
Recognize.
member at least since this month. I have been following, man. I went back to the beginning of your shit. I'm talking about the boxing videos where you was kicking it. And man, I watched you find your niche, do your due diligence. You feel me? And I want everybody to understand, man, that if a nigga got to set picks and rebound for us to win the chip, then that's what niggas got to do, man. We ain't, it ain't no big eyes, ain't no little U's, but ride us out. You feel what I'm saying? And we gonna be the foundation. So I'm officially BCU, man, and I wanted to let you know I will be putting that Jaguar. You feel what I'm saying? I like what you stand for, what BCU stand for, and what it represent. I don't just, you feel what I'm saying? I done made my way around and check shit out. So just know that nigga is coming from a real place. You feel me? Real spill. Keep doing your thing. You feel me? And we rocking. But yeah, man, it's up. You feel me? It's up and it's stuck in this motherfucker.
In a real Indian way. The real Indian way.
Right.
South Alabama, what's up with it? No sellout in the building. Urban Fruits. Say, man, Urban Fruits say he just switched cars. Goddamn, I'm trying to go with that nigga. I'm trying to go with him and his Indian homeboy that be having that Urban Fruit bag in. Goddamn, y'all go shop with the homie No Sellout, man. He got Urban Fruit, man. Everything on infused cannabis, man. I'm talking about exotics. You ain't gonna get nowhere else. Man, go shop with the homie No Sellout, man. Hey, drop that link in here, No Sellout, if you can. Drop that link in here if you can. All right, we want to go ahead and get started. Look at Ken say, how do I order? Ebenezer in the building. What up, though? All right, y'all go check the homie out here on IG. Standing on Indian business, real solid brother over here with the U. And man, if you want some gas, bro, and I'm talking about some real pressure, and we need to start supporting each other, man. So definitely Urban Fruit. And somebody gonna win Friday at the lecture. Somebody gonna win. We sending the pack to you. You hear me? We sending the pack to you. Good gas, So y'all be looking out for that. Duke Harris say we have to throw the government and get back to the land. We gotta overthrow the gun. Hey, Duke, come here right quick, bro. Duke. Hey, come here right quick, Duke. Why? Come holler at me about that. I ain't even gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna wait till you come up first. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till you come up, bro. I ain't even gonna say what I was about to say when I seen you said that. I heard that little youngster over here, little Hebrew, little Jerusalem. He was over here talking some crazy shit too the other day. That's that Hebrew Israelite shit. Them niggas there. Any nigga you hear out here telling you to go fight the government and the white man the devil and the white man did this and did that to you, that nigga work for them hoes. Any nigga, all of them niggas, bro, you ain't never seen them niggas in a gunfight or shootout or none of that type of shit. So why the fuck would you put a bang in a little nigga hand or somebody hand, a man, to go throw away that like that little nigga 19, they to put that poison in them. And them niggas been out there in captains for teaching that shit since 1969 or something, man. They ain't never had no altercation with no white folks or nothing, but they pumped that shit in niggas, and that's how you know. And a lot of them doctrines like that attest to that shit. Nigga ain't never got off on no laws, no white boys, nobody. What's up with the shrugs? Turn up.
Peace. No, ain't nothing. Just pulled up. Just got out this other little Indian room. What y'all on? Heard you talking about a little Israelite. That's all I caught right now.
Oh, nah, we gonna do some genealogy tonight, man. Want to run through some genealogy, you feel me? And hey, you know what, Chief, you said something today, like about the early days. Man, I was over here when I be doing my lectures, I be watching Mayweather. I watch Mayweather and shit when I'm doing my lectures, and I was watching Mayweather, early Mayweather, Castillo won, Zab Judah, you feel me? And it was back when you seen the nigga make mistakes. And he was offensive minded. And we was talking about something the other day. I was saying, nah, bro, patience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Guys don't be offensive minded. I'm watching Floyd. Zab Judah really dropped that nigga in the second round in that fight. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, he was too offensive minded. Zab Judah was coming with some beautiful counters. And the nigga was running into shit. Second round, he was on Castillo ass the whole first round, came out the same round, just all gas, boom, head clash. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like little shit, you know. And hold on, what my other phone is? And I'm gonna play this little clip right here. Them whole banned my shit on Instagram earlier. But I'm gonna play it on here though. And this was the commentator was talking. I said, damn, nigga was just talking about this shit the other day. Hold on, where we
Facts.
at with it?
You
Shut
said
your
patience.
I can't hear you.
You said patience right now. Like you think I don't know why it just popped in my head. You think in the ring and in this intellectual field, niggas ain't got the endurance to be patient, so they blowing their load and swinging it out. You know, they throwing everything they got. You know, and the nigga that's patient pick them apart. You know, like
But
we
see,
see it. We
sometimes,
see it happen with Mayweather. We see it. You know, like you let these niggas blow their load, man. Just bing, 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 bing.
yeah, but sometimes, you know, you might get in there with a nigga who got stamina, meaning who has debt behind his information. You know what I'm saying? Or he a boxer. He know how to set up. He not gonna throw his best shit. He gonna set you up, put you in a position, you know what I'm saying, where he can get his shit off. Another thing too, what I was saying, like with the patience, because sometimes, you know, I ain't gonna lie, it's different styles. So say like you in there with an emotional style, a person that's an emotional debater. Well, um, you know, I wouldn't start him off like that because I know I'm gonna get him. You feel me? So you'll get him comfortable, build him up, and then you break them down. But see, you got to remember, you got the audience out there, the judge. So you know you got to work clean. You got to make sure that they see the shots. And they even talked about that in the fight. Told me play a little part. I was like, bro, we just going through this shit here. So you still got to make sure they see it. So I like to build them up and then let the crowd watch me break them down. You know what I'm saying? I told that nigga the other day, you don't even sound like the same person no more. But you know, watch him break it down. Hold on, let me play this part right here. Because you know when you just offensive and everybody, it's a on the inside, and you know judge can't really because ain't nothing clean coming out. So watch this here.
Pretty much do what's there. He hits what's there, but he also has a game plan about what he wants to do.
He say Mayweather hit what's there. You know what I'm saying? And he also have a game plan of what he want to do. So when you sit back there and you patient with it, that's why I say you want to throw and be accurate. When you touch him, every time you swing, you want to make sure you touch him. But at the same time, you got to know where you want to go, where you going with the conversation. Because that's how your ass get dazed. If you talk too much, you'll fuck around and get far away from your foundation.
Yeah.
And get out, yeah, and fuck around. Now you in the field where you really ain't got too much debt. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
fuck around. Yeah, you gotta stay defensive minded. Check him out.
I like the professionalism in his corner. I like the way Roger talks to him, the way he listens. But I also know you're talking about a boxing genius. Mayweather's a boxing genius. He was born into it. You know him all
He's
your
just
life.
picking Judah apart now.
You're going to pattern yourself after somebody who was meant to do this sport. There's nobody better. Right hand. Judah's got his gloves down. Now another right hand. And back it up. Judah's hurt. That's twice he's nodded. Those were good shots. And Mayweather knows it. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is one of the best closers there is. Patient, meticulous.
Boy, patient and meticulous. Now watch this one here. Just breaking it is like surgery. Hold on, I had one more. Where my shit at? Oh, here we go.
He has. We'll see if he makes it pay off by inflicting enough damage in the next few rounds so that he can do more damage in the later rounds of the fight.
All right, now that's Castillo. Castillo Mayweather too quick on his feet with it, man. So he making it a dirty fight. He making it a dirty fight, but he is not. You know, the referees can't judge that shit. Now watch what he say.
He's not scoring enough himself. And that's the point when you get rough and get all entangled like that. You don't get any points in.
You ain't gonna get in points in, so you want clean work. So when you score, the judges can see it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's another one on here. He's saying they telling him to stay on the outside of the jab. They screaming to Mayweather to stay on the outside of the jab. Keep that nigga ass on the outside of the jab. You know what I'm saying? Get in the inside, and the judge can't really. And then you got to come back and say, you heard what I told that nigga? I told that nigga, nah, bro, we need to show your work. You know what I'm saying? But I love this shit, man. So when I'm doing my lectures, I'm watching boxing. And that shit be having, yeah. But turn up one time, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate y'all. Damn, I ain't see the homie back here. Young Skrilla in the building. What's up with it? Where you calling from?
Um, how do I sound?
You good,
Can-
family? Hear you loud and clear.
Oh, all right. The Ninth Ward, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay. Turn up one time. Raised on red beans in the side of a bullet.
Man, I was just wanted to say, man, I ran across your channel and I appreciate everything y'all doing. You know, the information I've been getting. Um, I need, I want to say, I need some help, like, with this, with the genealogy thing. Like, I saw a couple times they had a young lady was in the back chat or something, and she was helping
Uh-huh.
people. And
Right on.
I have a few questions, and I have some ideas. One of my ideas is like, what if everybody? When I say everybody, I mean like us, as what if all the black people hand in our citizenship, and we don't want to participate in this de facto corporation no more. You know, that's an idea I had.
Okay, let me ask you this here then, family. Then what do we do? What's next after we do that?
Create our own.
What would that look like if you don't mind breaking it down to us?
Um, I don't. I mean, I don't. I don't really know. That's why I'm asking. Questions. And
Hey, how was you raised? Did your family tell you had Indian blood? You coming out of Louisiana?
yeah, on one side and the other side, I have swarthy European. We got
Okay,
a family crest and everything.
so you French? Got some French in you.
On one of my grandfathers, but my grandmother, I I think she Indian, and that's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to. Do y'all have like what? Can you give me a good site I can go on and
Well,
you
now
know
you here
track
tonight?
them down?
Hold on. Yeah, tonight genealogy class.
Right, right.
So Nora, you want to holler at him? You want to run him through there real quick?
Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Okay. So, any question? You see the button that say chat, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You gonna go in there and you gonna push the private chat.
Right,
And what
shit.
you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do in that button is you gonna type in
Yeah.
the ancestor name, where they could have lived, and the possible birth year.
All right. Private.
Then I see it when it pop up.
I wait though. Feel what I'm saying? Because I do got a little bit of questions on mine too.
Okay,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
okay, hold on. Hold
I
on.
think I'll take my time though. You let me know when you ready.
Okay.
Uh,
James Brown, you started your genealogy already?
Of course.
All right. Hey, y'all, time out right quick. Hey, the OG say we need some likes.
Oh, come on now. Y'all better get them lights up. Share out the video.
Yeah, let's get in the algorithm, family. Hey, we need some more flames in the chat or something. Wake this bitch up, man. Let them put us in the algorithm. We need 200 people in here. It's genealogy night. You know, when we doing the bullshit and we got the other shit going on, you feel me? Niggas be ready to share. But let's do the right thing on this. This our foundation. tonight, this is what we help people. So yeah, let's get it out, man, and show them how we do it over here, the Indian way, man. Bring some more Indians back home, or wherever they gonna land on the board. You feel me?
Hey, we like 33 like show. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's too much. Water Son Jones in the building.
Hey, everybody that was speaking, I'm sorry, y'all. I was in the waiting room back here, so I didn't see it.
Young Shirley, you got your issue?
Oh,
You breaking up?
you breaking up?
I'm typing in the private
Okay,
chat.
okay, all right. Who had came off their mic after that? That said they had a few questions.
That's me right here,
Chief of Chief. Hey, can everybody else mute up, please? Except for the person that I'm talking to. That's you, Chief of Chief?
Yes, man. What's your name?
Now, you good? I mute everybody.
What?
We gonna put a cube up. So Chief, you just have your issue ready, Chief, and we're gonna go right to you next. And who just fell off? All right,
That was Shrug.
all right. Hey, if any other genealogies out there, man, let us know so we can bring you up.
All right. Okay. Let me see. March.
How long you been doing your genealogy, bro, Skrilla?
I'm just starting. All the information I got from my mother, and she don't, I've been asking her questions about it, and she don't really know too much.
All right. Well, what we do here on Wednesdays, we have genealogy class every Wednesday over on the BCU. So, man, you want to subscribe over there to the website, man? It's free. We got an Indian group over there too, like an Indian social media. What else I was gonna say? But we do offer. We got $60 genealogy too, man. If you want to get with a genealogist and they'll help you tree build, you feel me? $60.
Right. Yeah.
And the reason why we do that is because we want to be able to take care of our genealogists over here at BCU, man. Because we do it for free, bro. But
Right.
yeah. So that's where it go to, man. The proceeds go to.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna participate.
All right. But tonight, we're gonna take care of Ancestral for you, man, and get you on that road. Duke Harris, what's
Yes,
up with
sir. Thank you.
What's
Thank you,
going on,
big
y'all?
dog.
What up, though?
where you calling from?
Detroit.
Okay. Why you made that comment earlier? Where you was going with it? Break it down to us.
Well, they took over, so we gotta take it back.
What you represent? You what nation you from?
Shatta, Yamasi. My grandmother is from Mississippi. My other grandmother is from Georgia.
All right.
Yamasi and Creek. Yamasi and Creek over there. Then South Carolina. The Indian Wheels. Well, they would say Cherokee.
Right on. Yeah, so you say we need to overthrow them.
It's either that or we gonna have to go to war.
Why you say that? You don't think you got no more other options?
Yeah, we got other options. But at the end of the day, if nothing else works,
Yeah, I say this to that. Oh no, fam. Like what we doing over here? we built a community, and we ain't really we understand misclassification. We understand the history that happened here in this
Right.
country. We don't have to, you know, wait on them or go ask them for no land or a certain area.
At all.
We'll put our resources together and go buy our land and build our own Indian nation around here. So right here at BCU, man, we got we have people all over America, man, and so right now we're in the foundation of this our sophomore year, man. We just started this shit growing into something.
Go to sleep.
So
Get in the bathroom. Go to sleep.
yeah, so we building our own Indian world, Indian paradigm over here, man. We're like Indians and living our truth, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't really tripping on what the government got going on, you feel me? If that bridge come one day, we'll cross it, But starting off, what we want to first do is make sure we can secure that, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, and be able to pass it on. So, but I feel you though. Was you in any school of thoughts before you came into the Indian paradigm?
I used to think about that, man, when I was a kid. Both of my grandmas told me. At school, they had an assembly where the Africans come. I went home and and they told us, they said, we all from Africa. So when I went back home and I asked my grandma, I said, Grandma, are you African? She said, no. She said, no, I'm full blooded. I'm Indian. We all Indians. That stuck with me.
All right, Duke. I'm gonna come back to you.
Let's go.
Got a lot going on, man. We're gonna come back and y'all get the babies in the bed. Shout out to the next generation of Indians over there.
Oh, yeah.
Salute.
All right.
Salute.
What's up with it, Street Pharmacy?
How you doing, Chief?
Man.
Salute to everybody. I'm here to learn. I'm here to help with genealogy. I'm here to help or learn some more of my genealogy. If anybody can help me get over the hump, uh, shoot, I ain't even gonna lie. I've really been doing my genealogy tree for about, I say about 6 years, 6, 7, about 6 years now. So I've been here about 6 years. I've been doing this, and I've been helping some other people do theirs too. From what information I learned, and but as far as like real Indian records on my family tree, to be 100% honest, I I haven't found anything that says you know we are exactly that. Like we're not on Dawes Road. Our family was in Duplin County. Well, one of them was in Duplin County, and like I said, I think I said it before in another video. They were on a farm for the Blunts, and that was my family's name as well. But they were on that farm working, so I think that's just like a Blunt farm, that they were working on, and they took on that name. But that's as far as I go, as I can describe, as the long genealogy that, to say that we came or to say that I was like brought from anywhere else. We weren't. We were always um, in uh, in Duplin County in North Carolina on that side of my family. That's the mom's side of the family, though. We from Virginia and South Carolina, Appomattox, and then South Carolina up and then near Savannah. Well, not Savannah. I'm sorry. Orange County, I think it is Orange County, and then on my dad's side, I do got on his father's side, that whole line is in Georgia. So it's Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. That's all my family tree is all in there, and it goes back. I've got as far as 1790 on my dad's side. On my mom's side, I got as far as to someone being born in 1812. I'm sorry, 1804. That's the furthest back. So everybody's here in America, but I just don't have anything that will say, like nobody was on Indian reservation. I got people that was in Virginia and people that was in North Carolina, like the places I already said. So I'm just trying to get some information. If somebody knows like where else to look, or what other things to look for, if they found, if they got Indian records. Other than that, I could just give you laws that made people change their status or reclassify their status, so that when they did live in these colonist colonies, if they were Indians, what they had to claim or classify as to stay in the colony or stay alive. And so I think that happened to my family. I think that happened to a lot of other families that was in those colonies. If they were considered black or Negro, if they was able to pass for white, and they were able to claim Indian as well if they wanted to.
Hey, Topcast, I got a real quick question, okay? For uh young what is it? Skrilla?
Thriller, you on mute if you speaking, Thriller. Come out mute. Come out mute, Thriller, if you speaking. Look down, it's a mute button down there, Skrilla. Young Skrilla. It's a mute button on your phone. Or try to go out and try to come back in.
Okay, I'll write my question down. And who else was this? Um
All right,
Vito, you gotta
there
give
you
me
go.
more information than that.
Chief was the other
All right, there you go.
All
Skrilla.
right. Yeah, can
All
you?
right. Yeah, I
Yes, sir.
can hear
Yes,
you.
sir. Loud and clear.
Okay, I just got one question, Skrilla. Walter, the male passed in 1944, correct? Did he drop? He must have dropped, or he didn't hear me. Hello, is it me?
No, we can hear you.
Yeah, you
Oh,
still
okay.
here.
All right. He just drop your Instagram in the back chat, and I'll send you what I found.
You heard the family? Look at it. Look at it. Oh, all right, all right. It's cool. It's cool. All right, we'll move on. All right, Chief, what you got for us?
Turn up, turn up. You want me to put it in the private chat or talk about it?
Now you can put it in the chat, and if you open with talking about it, that's cool too.
So, first and last name, date of birth, and where he was possibly living, born at, right?
Yeah, as much of that information as you can find.
Okay.
But if you don't have it all, we got ways of figuring it out.
Turn up. All right, I'm gonna put it in there now.
Okay. And then when y'all put y'all information in there, can y'all please put like y'all Instagram, um, or if you in BCU, put BCU so I have a way to get y'all this information, please.
Hey, Tenora, can you share your screen?
Um,
Not for what you're doing right now. It was gonna be for something else. It's cool if you can't. It's cool if you can't. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
Oh, let me see. 19.
Somehow I'm in here twice, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get out of here.
Nah, I got you.
Okay. All right. I don't know what. Can I share my screen? How do I share my screen?
Oh no,
Why they won't let me put my?
I was gonna tell you to go to the BCU website and break it down
Oh.
and let
Oh
them know
yeah,
how to
yeah.
get to the genealogy tips and show them all of that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let me
you
see
can
if
come around BCU.
okay. I'm trying to find the button that says share. Hold on.
Hey, Street Pharmacy, you on Instagram? I mean, not Street Pharmacy. Skrilla, you on Instagram?
No, I'm on Facebook.
All
Yep,
right.
I'm
Okay.
still here.
Hey, yeah, you need to create your profile on BCU, bro. So we need a way to give you your results.
Right,
Okay,
right.
how do
What? I got an email address.
All right. All right, you can
so
drop
I
it.
just do I just log in and then or go to the BCU website and then just sign up or register?
Subscribe to it, and then we have an app. We have a BCU app as well, and then you'll create a profile on the app, and we'll be able to DM you on like a social media.
All right. Somebody might have dropped something in the back chat, and I think I missed it when I got kicked out. So I need y'all to put it back in there. But I got
See,
Skilla. I got young Skilla, and I know how to get in touch with Vito, and I know how to get in touch with Chief for Chiefs.
damn, that's who was up here, Vito. Whatever happened to you, Vito? Pull up, man. Who else I was looking for? Copper Skin King still in here.
Copper Skin, he was in here.
Copper Skin King, if you could pull up, man, come holler at me on the panel. If you want to get a fam a update on your genealogy search, bro, and just maybe you can motivate somebody out there, you know what I mean, who looking. So if you don't care to share just your journey, man, that you've been going through, I know you one of the people that been on it over there, man. So yeah, if the homie out there, man, let me drop the link down there. What's up with it, Tara Thompson? Turn it one time. All right, all right. Let me share my screen.
Is it in the app? Is it in the Apple App Store?
Yeah, it's in the Apple App Store. Now, if you want to, Topcast, if you want to share the screen and you want me to go through it, well, I just whip right through it, but I can't see how to share my screen on here.
All right, yeah, I don't have it on my
Oh,
I
you
don't have
don't
it
have it,
on
and
my
that's
laptop.
the problem. Yeah, see, I got it on here, but I can't see the button where. What do it say on your phone when it tell you to share your screen?
I think it says share down there.
It don't give me that option. It
What's
just
all the options? What's
I
the option?
got my mic, my cam, my settings. My settings is for my camera and my audio.
Hmm. All right. All right. Genealogy. What is genealogy? It is the study of family. It is the study of family trees. It is the study of families, family history, and the tracing of their lineages. Genealogists use oral interviews, historical records, genetic analysis, and other records to obtain information about a family and demonstrate kinship and pedigrees of its members. The results are often displayed in choice or written as narrative. The field of family history is broader than genealogy and covers not just lineage, but also family and community history and biography. And so this is how you find yourself in the story. We've been having a lot of teaching moments. You feel me? And I love when it all comes back to genealogy. And one thing that we exercise is if you have this, if you coming with this style and genealogy of foundation, bro, none of these doctrines will be able to tell you shit because they're hoping for you to not know. And the shit only work on people who are not into their genealogy. So the pursuit of family history and origins tend to be shaped by several motives, including the desire to carve out a place of one's family in the larger historical picture, a sense of responsibility to preserve the past, future, and generations, and self-satisfaction for accurate storytelling. Genealogy research is also performed by scholar of forensic purpose or to trace legal next to kin inherit. In modern times, genealogy become more widespread with commoners as well as nobility researching and maintaining their family trees. Some of the resources that you can use would be National Archives, and also you have genealogy libraries in a lot of your cities, towns. So you might want to look that up. Where they have these centers, you can go here. That's why I actually started my genealogy search in the genealogy library down here in Houston, right across the street from the Holocaust Museum. You feel me? And I used to go there, and it was you had to get I had to get a library card, and it was this old white lady, and she used to help me. One day she came to me and said, the African Americans meet once a month. They have a genealogy club. And I remember I had went to the club. It was nothing but old folks in there. Somebody had stopped at Kroger's and got cupcakes, and it was just felt like an old folks home in there, man. And but I was trying to get to it, man, and it didn't work out. It didn't have that feel. It wasn't motivating for me, and they all was looking for African slaves and shit like that. So, but look up in your town and see if y'all have a genealogy research library. It's free to get in there. The hours be crazy though. I know back then it was like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. to like 12 or 1. So it was probably like a 3-hour window that they'll let you search. And you can go upstairs and they'll have like newspapers and things like that. National Archives also is a great place. The for census records can provide building blocks or research. The first federal population census was taken in 1790. It has been taken every 10 years since. Because of 72-year restriction of access to the census, the most recent available is 1950. And it was released April the 1st, 2022. So the new census came out now, if y'all familiar. I know y'all familiar. The National Archives and Census Schedule is available 1790 to 1750, and most have new digitized or digitization partners. All right, and military records, because we putting our story together, and a lot of niggas running around here talking about they foundational to America. Did your family put in work here? You know what I mean? Did they put in work? A lot of people come and say, y'all want to be a part of this country and this and that. And did your family put in work here? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people died. A lot of family lost their lives. I had family members who died in the Civil War.
Same.
When they was writing back, they was writing during the war, and then they got on there when they nigga didn't come home. And so National Archives hold federal military service records in the Revolutionary War to 1912 in the National Archives building in Washington. Military records from World War I, present, are held in National Military Personnel Records Center. National Archives do not hold state militia records. For these records, you will need to contact the appropriate state archives. And so the military records are key, bro, because they had a lot in there. The interviews as well. And There they go right there, U.S. C colored troops. And right here go one of my ancestors who fought for the Confederate and also for the United States colored troops. Uh, oral family history. Oral family history is one of the most powerful resources in lineage tracing. Oral family history is the foundation that brings names and locations to reality. Oral family history helps us understand different migrations on how the family settled in whichever state you were born in. And so, like I always say, for me, for a long time, shit, I thought I was just from Texas. And a lot of people would get caught up in that, man, because that was one thing that I didn't like when I first came. A lot of people in the community, when they was doing their genealogy, they'll pick wherever they find your family at and go by whatever tribe in that area, and then they'll tell you that's who you are. Never implementing the migrations, because that was key. Yeah, they could be there then, but did they migrate there from somewhere? Did anything happen? We like to tie it up in history. So everybody family had their own story, man. A lot of how can I say this? What they called it, organized migrations took place. So especially a lot of people that ended up on the West, a lot of organized immigration took place. And then I remember when they was working in, they had them in Oregon, and they was bringing out the shipyards and shit out there, California, Oregon, and all of that. They were actually bringing people from the East Coast to come out there. And so you got a lot of migration patterns in our story. So um, definitely talk to your family and oral history to find out some of the migration patterns or whatever. I know, like, my family migrated out of New Iberia, Louisiana. They came into right there in the border of Texas, Newton County. Back then, that was one of the most heavily populated places with our people. Um, and you know what? They gave all that area to the Kashada too. For their participation in the runaway scrape, and also the Texas Revolution, the Texas American War, whatever the hell. So dealing with that, with those migrations, man, you want to speak to your family. Oral history helps us understand different migrations. My bad. Or it teaches us about our family culture, practices, marriages, which tells your story or your surname. Them surnames be a motherfucker, man. So yeah, that's very key to see how I get in there, who married who. Like, I know one of my situations, and that go back to my like fifth grade grandparents though. On one side, one of my grandmas died, and my grandpa married her sister. You know what I'm saying? Crazy shit, So the family still, I would have never knew that, unless the family, you feel me? Like my grandma told me about when things flip, the they even start changing their names or whatever. They start changing their names. Like my grandpa Charlie, she told me that would have been her great grandpa. He ended up changing his name. You know what I mean? And shortened it up. So all of that type of shit there important, because that wasn't my family name, even the name that they had went by then. And I thought that was their name, but she told me, nah, that wasn't the name. They shortened the name up. I said, damn, so that oral history is definitely one of the most powerful tools in tracing your genealogy. Speak with your grandparents. Contact the oldest member of your family. Family reunions. I know a lot of y'all got family reunions coming up. I've been seeing y'all. A lot of y'all been having like Zoom calls with y'all families, man. I love to hear them type of stories and testimony. Keep that shit up, man. Get the family involved. I be recording them. So record them. Big mama be mad, you ain't need or whatever, fuck it, you gonna need it. And my auntie told me, my auntie started sending me in that hoe as a spy because my grandma would tell me things that, you know, she wouldn't tell them. Because we'll be in so much of a bill, we talking 2-3 hours, and she get on the front foot, you know, you can't stop her, and she just get to dropping all type of jewels. So I was going back asking my auntie, I was like, yeah, this and that, and then she was like, oh damn, I ain't know that. I'm like, you see, where you get that from? I said, she's like, Mama told you that? Yeah, she told me that. And so she started wiring me up. I felt like I was I was cooperating. Yeah, man. I'm in there with grandma. I got a whole wire on, man. But yeah, my auntie set me up on that shit. But she ain't know I be winding wire on her ass. That's how I got a lot of them tapes on her, on her ass. I mean, that bitch with a wire on. But nah, it's how I look. Even that little clip when she was on there talking about her daddy, she used to go to the reservation with her daddy for her grandma and them. Shit, I had a wire on that day. You know what I'm talking? That's why you can hear my shirt and me moving and shit. Yeah, I mean that bitch chip. But yeah, man, we got to get the information so we can take it to the bank. Now they're laughing. Yeah, I mean that bitch cooperate like, like a motherfucker, man. The family reunions, man. That picture right there just let you know them was the good days. Yeah, it don't even smell like that outside no more. When you go outside back then, it don't even, the trees ain't even blowing the same type of oxygen and shit. I tell you, man, that like 1950s, 1960s, man, that was really like the end of an era, bro. That was like really the end of an era. That's where we lost a lot in them years. And I'll say this here too, from 1885 until 1960s. That's where they got us at. When you think about history, we have been taught to look at that period of time in a certain way. From 1885 up until 1960, that period of time, they gave us that history. A lot of that, you know, the way a nigga look at that part is damn near like a blank. And when you come out of that period, niggas will never be the same again. And it was from what took place in that era. The most racist time in America was 1885 up until the 1960s. Before then, you don't have a race problem in America because that's when they started to create white supremacy. That's when the switcheroo happened. That's when they switched places with you, traded places like Eddie Murphy from 1885 through the 1960s. And it's damn near like a blank in the history. All you remember from it is the World Wars, the Harlem Renaissance, shit like that. Great migration going on and all this type of shit, this big scramble coming up. But that part of history is a blank. I want to go into that part of history, man, that missing piece, because when we come out of that, we ain't had shit. We ain't had shit ever since we came out of that. What's up with it, Warrior King? Turn up one time.
Yeah, say what's happening, man? Look, I felt like I had a testimonial. You was talking about inspiring somebody else, man. I'm into my genealogy far, but I realized that I made a mistake. I went back into the 1800s and like early 1700s, but in early 1900, that wasn't my people, and I had to come back and figure it out. And in the process of figuring that out, I found one of my great aunts, and she had conversations with my grandmother, my great grandmother, my baby named Boda. I named her after, yeah, it's clean. I named her after my great grandmother on my mama's side. I found out through all of them that my grandfather's name wasn't even really a Turner. He was Emmanuel. All of this stuff be found out through paperwork and really talking to your family members. Because even if you do have the paperwork, you don't know where to find these names that you never heard of. The family got that stuff. And you know what I'm saying? COVID and took out a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm grandparent less now. So make sure that everybody, man, make sure y'all talk to your family members while they're here. That shit is valuable and it can make you feel good. That's all I got to say about that.
Word.
Hold on, y'all. I want to say this here. I want to backdoor you on that one, man, because look, I had text my grandma, bro. I think I told y'all the story too, but I had text my grandma, man, and I say, hey, I wanted to talk to you about, your family. She ain't text me back. Now, when I was little, man, my grandma had told me, no answer is an answer. I was about 8 years old, and I kept that with me. Took that with me all the way to where I'm at now. She said, no answer is an answer. And so when I text, I want to talk to you about your family. Guess what? I ain't getting no answer, but I already knew the answer. so, so she ended up calling me, and we was talking about something totally different. She said, "Come see me." So I had went over there and seen her this Sunday, and I ain't bring up that genealogy shit because no answer is the answer. So after we talked for about like an hour and something, she touched me and said, "Come here." You said you wanted to talk to me. And she took me in the back room and gave me everything. Now that night before I had went over there, I was in my genealogy. I'm going, started making some. I started finding shit. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going out, and I'm like, oh shit, all right, I don't need her now, shit. And I got over there, and she sat me down and started talking. And guess what, boy, you came. That shit I had the night before was wrong like a motherfucker. That shit was wrong, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And she put the pieces together for me, man. And so yeah, man, having that resource there, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? Use it. Please get on the phone and talk to y'all people and them, bro. Please
Man,
talk to them.
hey, the dopest thing about it all, man. Look, I found out because I bought my pawpaw birth record, and he was a Turner on record, but his dad was Moses. Oh, brother, stop it! His dad was Moses Manuel, but they gave him her ex-husband's name, his last name. While he was dying in prison, my granddad was born. You know what I'm saying? So they always thought this Turner was they dad, they granddad, and that wasn't. It's so deep. You know what I'm saying? Columbus had a prison named Ohio State Prison. They got burned down in 1929. He was in prison 1927. My granddad born in 1933. By the time 37 came, you know what I'm saying? In 1937, he was dead. And she married my granddad's, you know what I'm saying? And that's the true story. So I got a story that my family don't even got. And I had to educate my mom on who her dad really was. They was right, but they just didn't know how it became Emmanuel instead of a Turner.
Yeah. I was talking to my aunt and them, calling them, and she ended up calling her older cousin because they used to always be out there in the country. You know what I'm saying? That's where my family and them from. So we still got the land. Like I said, it's been there for 190 years in our possession. So they still had ties to there, and they all. While I was on the phone, they was like, "Well, shit, all the older people, they all dead now." And I'm like, damn, and we was talking about the family reunions and they falling out and shit over. They don't want to invite the daddy side to it's talking about it's just supposed to be for the mama side. But I'm like, damn, if y'all saying the numbers down, we need to start having them hoes together. But so that was something I ain't cut for, but we gotta respect rank. You know what I'm saying? And when I get my turn, I get the keys to the car, you feel me? Then I make them decisions, but I had to tell them about, I started breaking it down for them. They had got all the way back to the second grandma, but I ended up taking them all the way back through there. And they was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? They send me that. And so, that was the best part when I was sending it. And then, she started, my auntie cousin, she started telling her sisters and they started hitting me for information and shit. So, Man, it's a beautiful thing, man, when you get the family involved.
I was gonna say some cats. And another thing is, see, your people, your oral tradition, they will tell you what tribe you are from. Now, some of us actually look up and we are found on a lot of the roles. They don't know how to find them, but they can actually tell you the tribe. So if they tell you a tribe, listen to them. Don't think they don't know what they're talking about.
Right. Yeah, you hold on to that. You hold on to that, and you know, and you preserve it. You know, you do the work on it, but don't never lose confidence in it. You feel me? Because they ain't make it up. Somebody passed it down to them, and they passed it down to you. So
And
you do it.
and And you saying that, and I'm saying, a lot of people in the misclassification. So you got to think about it. When they didn't want to call us Indians back then, so what they would do is they would mark your family down as white, and then 20 years later you will see on the census. Then they started making them mulatto, 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 and then when you get to the 1900s, then bam, they Negro.
Can I say something real quick, y'all?
Yes, sir.
So, peep game, that situation that you spoke about with your like I think on my mom's side, somewhere far in there, you notice the further what I noticed is the further I go back, the more work I gotta do, because it's like two turn to four, four turn to eight. But when I got back, I seen that my one of my granddad's great granddad's had widowed, but ended up getting with his lady sister. You know what I'm saying? Like younger sister. But on another note, I was born in '90, bro. So I happened to be around, blessed enough to be around for my great grandmother. She was like 80 or like 85 when she transitioned, and she always told us that that we was Cherokee, and that her dad was a chief and had land on Alabama, and she got sent to East Illinois, East Chicago, Chicago when she was like 14, because her dad had to fight a war, or had to fight to fend off the land. They had land down there. She always told us about the stories, how she used to catch snakes with her dad and catch rabbits and stuff like that, and how her dad was a Cherokee chief. And she was a dark. She was beautiful, man. And all the features that they try to say, man. But I was fortunate enough to hear it from the horse's mouth. No pun intended, calling my grandmother a horse. But at the end of the day, y'all dig what I'm saying, man. And you know, growing up and hearing the Africa myth, like it was light. You feel me? At that point in time, it was light. Like niggas ain't never think, oh, we was Indian, or like I always knew that we was Cherokee, but it had became a cliche damn near. So I'm glad I was able to hear it from her mouth, man, and it weighs more than it ever weighed at this point. Now that the nigga grown and understanding the dynamics of everything. And what the sister just said, one of my great grandfathers, actually her great grandfathers, he was listed as, okay. So I found him in South Carolina, bro, and I found him under white once, and then I found him under mulatto, and then I think that was like 1880s, and then I ended up finding them. I think it stayed after on mulatto after that, but yeah, I seen it go from white to mulatto. So I just wanted to tap in.
Yeah. And see what happens is what they do. The more the more censuses you have, you will see every year you go. They may say mulatto through the whole from 1850 to 1900. But then just grab their death certificate and see if it don't say Negro or color.
Yo, so tell me what this is. On one of my granny joints, dog, I seen it said American, bro.
You
I
go
mean,
okay, so I'm finna send me a picture of that to
okay,
UMBCU, right?
yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Send it, yeah, DM. No, don't send it to BCU because I can't make it bigger. I'll put my Instagram in the back and send it
Okay,
to my Instagram because I
all
want
right,
to see that because I want to know what she was coming out of.
all right, bet. So just the death certificate. Can y'all hear me? Mic check. Y'all still in here? I think I might have got kicked out.
My
I'm
bad.
sorry.
I had to go get some ice.
Oh no, you good. Our StreamYard keep kicking me out. Like that's why I'm literally keep coming back because it keep kicking me out. But I put my Instagram back there and just send me the picture of her death. Send me if you got a birth certificate, send it, or if you got a census one of her census records, send that, okay? And
Hey,
then we'll
Tenari,
figure out.
are you on your phone or your computer?
I'm on my phone. I gotta actually drive and go get my computer.
Yeah, because you can't come in and out of StreamYard and Safari. It'll kick you out every single time.
No, that's not what was happening. It just keep. I'm not doing nothing but talk. Touching my talk button and going back and forth into the chat, and it's just knocking me out.
All right, Peep. So I'm Chief of Chiefs on IG. I'm about to send you the death certificate and one of the census I found. Cool.
Okay,
All right.
and
Appreciate you,
then
love.
I look at it. We'll try to get that thing broke down.
Yes, ma'am. Do your thing. Appreciate you.
No, you say you driving?
No, I'm not driving.
Okay. Hey,
I'm not, but I just noticed my internet is going up and down. I just noticed that.
all right, all right. Damn, I need to get this damn BCU app pulled up.
Hey, can we do a quick 15-minute Zoom and go through that way? If that works, because I could do it. I can do it real quick over there.
What you mean?
If we could get a Zoom link and have them that need to figure out how to use BCU coming to the Zoom we only need 15 minutes.
Yeah, but I wanted to show them on. I'm trying to see.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me see. So if I give you a link, you say you'll be able to do it on Zoom.
yeah. I just need them to come to the Zoom real quick. It's only gonna take us a few minutes. I'll shut the screen over there and we'll go through the BCU app.
All right. Let me. All right. I'm doing the Zoom now.
So yeah, so when you do drop that link, I am gonna come out of here because it's gonna kick me out because I'm gonna be going to the Zoom. Did everybody that needed something put it in the back chat before I do jump out of here until we come back?
Well, we don't want to overload you, so we
Okay,
just.
no, it's okay. Well, I do know it's a lot of people that need to know how to use BCU, so I want to make
Now
sure that
look,
they
you
can.
just go in and so I'm gonna drop you the link, and then I'll share the screen. I
Okay,
share the screen over here. You seeing your screen over there. So I'm gonna drop
okay,
it in private chat.
okay.
All right, this
Hold
back.
on, let me. All right, let me write one thing down before I leave. Hold on.
Well, body nine ether. What's up? Where you calling from?
What's going on, man? Calling straight from the Midwest, bro.
Okay, okay. What you got for it?
What's going on? I'm trying to see why the title said we not African.
Shit, are you an African?
I'm African American.
What part of Africa they from?
What part of Africa? West Africa, brother. You know,
African
before the
Americans from
Americans
West Africa?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, we can't hear you, brother. Your microphone fucked up.
Hold on. Hold on. Yes, sir. I said, yeah, we from West Africa, brother.
Are you speaking for everybody or just yourself?
No, I'm speaking for the black folks that was here before immigrants came. We ain't talking about the later immigrants. We talking about the foundational black Americans that y'all may say or call it, or ADOS, American descendants of slaves.
Oh, okay. Tell us about yourself. Today's genealogy class, man, we talk about our family and our family history, family stories. You know, do you have any?
Oh man, that my one of my great cousins was Ibn Ibrahim Sutter. He was a Fulani slave that was brought over to
Man,
Mississippi.
King Cass, bro, really. Hey,
What?
remember we
I'm
looked
telling
that up. Hold on, we looked that up and that went true.
how that not true? It's a whole story about it. It's matter of fact, it's more than one
Last
Muslim
time,
slave.
last time, brother, you told me that he was kid to you. So now you come back and let y'all kid.
No, I said he was kin. I ain't
No,
never
you
say he
did.
wasn't
You ain't
kin
say
to me.
nothing like that. I ought to go find the tape and rewind it. I
I was
already
gonna say you got that clip.
already gave me an answer. Don't come back. I got a memory like an elephant, nigga. Don't come
Look,
back.
just
And now
like I
you
told
got another answer.
just like I told Aboriginal Power,
That ain't got nothing
he
to do
was
with
brought.
us over here, my nigga.
Y'all,
You
y'all
talking
gotta
to
look.
Indians.
Y'all gotta look into the
Shout
history of
out
the
to big
cowboys.
brother, but you talking to me today. So you already gave me an answer on that, and you come back with a new one.
Look,
Why would
y'all
you
gotta
lie to
look
me
up the
though,
history of
bro?
the
I'm telling
cowboys and where a
you this.
lot of
Why
they
would you lie
all
to
them.
me?
No, I'm gonna say this. Most of the folks, especially slaves that was taken to Texas, a lot of them come from the Fulani brothers. Who was the ones
Prove it.
over here teaching these white boys how to handle cows and horses? It was them goddamn Fulanis, man.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Prove it. Them the
My
What's
cowboys.
granddaddy,
yours?
Look
my
it up.
granddaddy was a Creek cowboy. Prove it.
The Creeks owned slaves. The Creek owned slave, and then there was
Okay,
another
you
group
you
of Creeks that ran
Who is
okay.
down
the
into Florida and became the Seminoles.
You
All right, hold on, y'all. So you say the Fulani was the Seminole?
No, I'm saying the Creeks. Some of the Creeks ran down to Florida and became the Seminoles, but a lot of them went. The ones that sold out
Who
went
else was
over
with the Creeks? Who else was with them?
when Andrew Jackson kicked that ass and sent them packing on the Trail of Tears and they
Wait,
owned slaves and took their black
hold on.
slaves
You
with them.
wait, you're talking too fast for me now. You said that, and Tenor, let me know whenever you got that pulled up over there.
oh, okay, I'm ready when you're ready.
All right. Yeah.
And
So,
he making you echo. Just he making all of us echo. Just so you know, we got a lot of feedback right now.
all right, I got him. So, brother, I'm gonna bring y'all mute because you're on mute and we can't hear you. So, um, yeah, can you help us out with that source, brother, that said that those slaves that came to Texas were actually Fulani?
I'm gonna find the source. I'm gonna find the source, but I'm letting y'all know now. If it wasn't for the Fulani, a lot of this cow herd and handle cows probably wouldn't have been happening if it wasn't for them Fulani slaves. And
All
you
right,
got to
let me ask you
remember,
this here, brother. Let me ask you this here. If the Fulani rode horses, shy to them. But when you're talking about the American Indian cowboy, you know, Bill Pickett, man, Rufus Buck Gang, Cherokee Bill, man. When you talking about goddamn cowboys, Indian cowboys, you niggas can't cowboy like us, man. What rodeos in Africa?
man, they over there. I gotta send you the picture of the Fulani tipping over the cow, tipping them over by
Bro,
his horns, man.
listen, bro, listen, bro. So the Fulani are North Africans, right?
North and West Africans and East Africans. They say they get original Egyptian.
They say they so you're Egyptian.
You know, I mean, if I got Fulani blood and Balanta, I got Balanta blood too.
You got
And
Balanta
Balanta say
blood
they
too.
they say they come from Egypt.
Okay, well I tell you this, brother. The Fulani is not the true African. When you dealing with them tribes, like y'all like to talk about the five civilized tribes, well, it's no different than these West African tribes. hold on, bro. I told you, it's no different in these West African tribes, because one thing that you got to understand, I don't want to get too much up, is when they built these colonies, it's no different than here. The tribes that they created these tribes through their bloodlines. So they mixed the bloodlines and they created Fula tribe, who win the war with real Africans. And them real Africans, y'all not saying y'all them. All y'all running around here saying y'all was the mixed race, who these civil wars. That's where you think all these wars was coming from. I played a clip the other day of Dr. John Henry Clark saying what happened and how Ghana fell. See, that's how I know that y'all master teachers know exactly what happened, and you see what side that they were on. Those people fought against the indigenous Africans, the people y'all never ever talk about. The only tribes y'all talk about are the mixed race tribes who had European interests. The Fulani participated in the transatlantic slave trade. Did they or did they not, brother? Yes or no?
That's not true. Now
Yes
they
or no?
might have.
Just
No,
yes or no?
that's not true, brother.
So the Fulani weren't slave traders.
No, they trade. It's some people that traded slaves, but on a mass scale, they
Listen,
were
brother, yes or
largely.
no?
No, they were one of the tribes that wasn't participating fully in the slave
I don't
trade.
want to
Now,
get
you had
that
the
shit.
Europe.
So,
You had the Yoruba participating, but the
so are you
Fulani,
from the Fulani that participated?
the Fulani was strongly Islamic. It was folks
That's not what
enslaved
I
them
asked
to
you,
the.
brother.
But I'm telling you,
Are you a part of the Fulani who slave traded?
no, I'm part of the Fulani that was put into slavery.
Can you come back after our class? Because you just came in
No,
here and
it's
derailed
cool,
us.
it's cool. All right, all right, hold up right quick. We about to do something. But now he all right. We'll. So we got
And
it.
he got his African history all wrong too.
Yeah, he a rookie. He just talking.
Man, how do I got my African? He can't prove
Hey,
that I got my African
relax, bro.
history
Hey, you
wrong.
gotta fix your mic too, bro. Your mic is horrible.
Hold
Did he
on,
come in
what
here
are you
with a
saying?
new
Are you
name,
finna
bro?
echo?
Yeah, it's echo and it's staticking, and you sound muffled, like far back.
Okay, I'm gonna fix because I got the radio on too, so I'm gonna come back in.
All
My
right,
nigga
so
said he came in with a new channel, bro.
come in the Zoom.
Okay, I'm coming in the zone.
Shout out to everybody out there in the chat. Let's get some energy in here.
Hey, Top.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let me tell. Hey, Tanari, I just sent you on the app, and then I just requested you on IG. She might be on Zoom already though. So no, you good. You good, Big Chief.
I can hear you though. I'll let her know if she did.
All right, that'll work.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Woke out there. Whoa. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Is she still on the camera? All right. My bad, y'all. She had two sites open at the same time. Man, wake up in the chat out there, goddamn. We still on that like button. We still on that like button out there. Let's get it in the algorithm. Shit, let's get in the algorithm.
What it do today? What it do?
Let's get some energy in here.
2018 motor transportation.
Say BCU, we finna turn up, man. We finna do something unbelievable. You understand me? We finna go back to back to back. We about to turn it up. We about to go really build this Indian paradigm, really put this shit on the map. I mean, the ancestors, with a shout out to the ancestors, Genealogy Wednesday. We finna really goddamn turn up, man. So all that half-ass, and you know what I'm saying? You know, I've been coming through this whole forever, man, saying, hey, man, we need to all come together. We need to all try to figure out a way to make it work. You understand me, man? Back to back to back. Everybody counted us out. Everybody counted us out, man. You know, motherfuckers ran around here, didn't want to say our name, didn't want to, you know, bring the other Indians or let them know about us and all that, man. We had to grind for everything. You know what I'm saying? The hard way. We had to do it the hard way. We had to do all of the fighting, all of the studying, goddamn, everything, bro. Like, carried a lot on our back, y'all, the BCU way. We ain't doing the 1 feet in or, you know, openly out here. I ain't BCU, and you know what I'm saying? It's cool, man. I don't mind, you know, having a confederacy. Everybody don't have to be together. Everybody don't have to be with us like that. You know what I mean? But for what's for us is for us. You know what I mean? And we need everything in. And when I say that, I ain't saying give me everything of you. I'm saying be all in, because the energy that you bring, it ain't for me, it's for your ancestors. You know, from day one, I told you, goddamn, put a picture of your ancestor on your phone, so you know your screensaver, so you can be reminded of the purpose. You know what I mean? This shit ain't got nothing to do with me. You wrote it down that you was gonna come back here and do this. You supposed to be here fighting this fight. This was your purpose, you know, and you heard the calling from your ancestors who gave you the game and told you who you were and what was going on. And we all, you know, a lot of us, like I say, we didn't already, we fought together. That's why when we get out here on this battlefield, we be showing out, because we've been doing this shit, man, for a long, long time. We the cleanup crew. That's why everybody went before us. That's why we the new kids on the block. We the cleanup crew. We goddamn nigga, yeah, we ain't even listed. We Jason Bourne them type of niggas, man. 007 type of shit, man. Green Beret shit, man. Yeah, top secret. You hear me? The real shit. And so, yeah, man, we gotta stay disciplined though in our foundation, because we can't get too far away from the ancestors. We gotta stay right there in their arms. You dig what I mean? And bring this shit home, man, and build something tangible, man, so we can pass it on to the generations. I mean, and this Indian shit live forever. You feel me?
Loaded bases, that's my motivation.
Hey, let's get some flames and arrows in this house.
2018 motor transportation got me feeling over anxious like a home invasion.
Yeah.
My dough inflated and I'm more creative. It's like a couple big deals,
But it ain't no parade.
Just a couple niggas every generation. We're supposed to make it out with the code to matrix. And when they get to speak, it's like a coded language. Reminds niggas that they strengthen all the stolen greatness. We used to shoot at niggas at the mobile station. Full circle, mobile motivation. My self-educated through negotiations. Got these shorts that I'm sitting at this table with afraid to bait. No 10 on my Mercedes, that's for inspiration. 2 kilos on my neck like the fucking 80s. West side slots and Ave know my demonstration. Born and raised, y'all affiliated. This is really crazy. Riding around like I really made it. Loaded bases, I'm going Willie Mason.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to my ambition, cause I'm on one. Swinging for the fences for the home run. Even further beyond into the universe. But I got to make it to first. It feels like every second's being stolen. I risk it for every ticket we sold them. You got the ball, I'ma take it home. Bottom line, I'm gonna make it home.
Bottom line, we gonna make it home, goddamn. We ain't got but one shot. All right, Tenor, I'm coming to you. You got your screen up?
Hey, Top, real quick, bro. Hey. It's a couple niggas every generation that wasn't supposed to make it out but decode the matrix. And when they get to speak, it's like a coded language. Remind niggas of all the strength and all they stolen greatness. What, nigga?
Bar.
What? Big bar.
Okay, she back. She wasn't even back there. All right. Hold on, let me make you host so you can see it. All right, it's on you. All right, child, we're gonna go to the BCU site and do a little walk through the campus. Yeah, turn it up one time. Yeah, I'm waiting on her to share her screen and then we can get in.
I don't think I got the right site. Um,
You say you ain't in the right site?
I don't think so. It
No,
like it's telling me different packages, and I signed up for one. I got like a receipt, but I can't find that. I can't get to the app.
all right, we're gonna see if we can help you out with that. No, can you hear me?
Yes, now.
Mic check, Nora. Nora, oh, I'm on mute over here. No, I'm waiting on you, Nora.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hold up. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta share
I'm
my
like, don't say
screen.
I was waiting. I was there.
Oh, it was on mute over here. I'm talking
Oh,
to
okay.
them.
Y'all,
Yeah. So
y'all can hear me though, right?
right, we can hear you now.
Okay. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this one thing to the side. Let me
Hold
know
on, let
when
me
you're
share my
ready.
screen.
Okay.
All right, we ready.
All right. So anybody that know BCU is gonna be in your Wix by Spaces in Android and Apple. So just to you come in, when you come in here, you're gonna go to Big Chief University. All right. So on your home screen is you're gonna have the BCU hub. You're gonna have all of the lectures that we do. If you are in a certain tier, then you got your plans and your pricings down here. You message BCU right here by clicking that link on the message, and then for the BCU homepage inside of the Internet Explorer, then you go and you click down there, and that's how you actually share the link and everything like that. And right here, when you get in here, what it shows you is your monthly subscription. So we got the bronze, we got the silver, and we got the gold. Topcast, tell me if I'm going too fast. Then you come over here and you got your lectures. It tell you how to get access to over 600 plus hours in your lectures, your genealogy services, and it shows you, like I'm in the Apple right now, so it just shows you that. And then to join our mailing list for updates on new merch, you enter your email address and you subscribe right there. All right, so then you come out of that. Let's go to the next button, which is the shop. Now, these are the new shirts, the new merch that's out right now. So if you ever want to get anybody, and right now, it says $0 because the shirts are not in stock. When she tell you to start your pre-order, then you're going to go here. So let's just go into this shirt right here. So you go in there, and it shows you the different styles and the different colors that BCU have, like this one right here, the genealogy collection. What is your great grandmother's name? So then you click your your quantity, you click your size, and then you add it to your cart. Then when you're ready to view your cart, you just go to this little cart right here. And then if it's any promos or anything like that, you will put the promo code in right there, and you'll get your discount, your total, and then check out. All right. And that's how you get the BCU merch. Right now we're in our sophomore year on merch. These shirts, the black shirts were only on order for pre-orders only. So you see everything that we have in stock. You see everything that's like coming soon, or we have. You see the socks are still sold out. We got the Aboriginal. Got the sea moss. We got where the baby book at? She has her book right here is out of stock right now. The kids' shirts are out of stock.
Amazon though. You get the book on Amazon though. Still,
you get the okay. All right. So then your next tab you go under. That's your groups. So if it's a group in BCU, this is a private not Genie. This is a private group. So basically, in this part, this is one of the ways that you will get the lectures to the genealogy classes when they're on Wednesday and they're not on YouTube. You just have to go in here. I'm not going to open this up because it is a private group. But you go into this, you just click on that because it's I just seen somebody put some private, some good family stuff in there, and everybody don't need to be in their business. The next tab, come to the lectures, which I'm gonna still have to go in there. I'm gonna just have to figure out how to go in there real quick and open what I need to. Because I gotta go in there. Oh, no, and the reason why I say that,
it's cool.
Okay, so this is our album where the pictures are. That's the members. This is the about. This is the about. It tells you everything, the rules and everything. All right, and I want to go in there because of the event.
Oh, no, it's cool. It's cool. You can do
okay. All right, and then if we had events, they would be right there. Your lectures. Anytime Top Tag say, get your tickets to the lectures, this is where you're gonna come. It's gonna like my stuff started on this one particular thing, May 16th. I already had my ticket. I went in through this way. All right, these are all of the lectures, the votes. It's just so much stuff over here.
Show them the genealogy
one. That's the one I'm going to next. All right, so then you got your genealogy services right here. All right, so we got our your genealogy, your free genealogy tree building class. That's the Wednesday class that we in right now. All right. Then you got your tree building 101. Remember service fee. This is for an hour, 30 minutes. You'll have a phone consultation on the next three ones, which is the genealogy building, which is 6 hours, and the generational genealogy, which is 10 hours. All you do is you go in here and let's go to, ain't nothing available. You go in there, you just pick a time for your consultation. That is not your actual time that you'll be having your class, your actual session. All right, your subscription. It tells you the cost of the subscriptions right here.
Now you ain't got to show.
Okay, all right, and then event. All right, these are your events, and then we gonna put we're gonna put that one link back in there, or you don't want to put that in there, so just leave it alone.
Nah, it's cool.
Okay, and then at the bottom, if y'all see, I got two ones. One say on my site and one say chat. Right here over in the chat, this is where you get your DMs at. All right? Yeah, that's why I came out of it. All right, anything else that I need to show that I didn't show?
Genealogy tips.
Okay, it's not in this one. Remember when they shut it down? We never put it back. I got to send you all that stuff again, don't
I? All right, that's a bit.
Yeah. Now, when the genealogy tips come back up, I'll send them over to Topcast. When they come back up, I'll try to make sure everybody sees exactly what the genealogy tips is. But I was looking for it myself because somebody else was asking me about it, and it wasn't back yet.
All right, let me say this, man. We have a lot of people, bro. If you subscribe, we do screen everybody, bro. So right now we do have a couple hundred people trying to get in. But if I'm not familiar with your name, I don't let you in. And so that's on subscription and getting in the private group. So we got a lot of people in there from subscriptions from last time trying to get in. And we also got a lot of people trying to get in the private group. But if I don't know if I ain't familiar with your name or you ain't got no picture up, we don't let you in. So I done told y'all.
Oh,
Yeah, y'all gotta let us know who y'all is, or we can't open the door.
okay.
Right. So I'm not gonna click on none of my notifications or
What's up with it, Chris?
See, I registered mine under my Facebook and my real name. It's not under Street Farms. And then I friended you on Instagram a minute ago under my real name too. And I don't know if you would
when you
know it.
I just say when you
Uh,
go for your real name, just tell top shoot a message and be like, you know me by this name and on YouTube. That's how we know
okay.
who you are.
Where do I send the message? Which one? Where do I send the message to? His email or to Instagram?
If you friended him on Instagram, send it on Instagram. That way you
Okay.
can put the person with the
With the
the
name.
follow.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, Cash, where you went? Fulani? Where the Fulani went? Oh, that was why you keep driving. Hey, Chief, you covered out there with us?
Which one, bro?
We going to we going to the mountains in North Carolina.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell. What? Wait, it's that's October 7th, right?
Right. Yeah.
October. Yeah. Let me
Yeah, we finna go fuck with the mountains out there, man. The grandfather mountains out there. We gonna be out in Cherokee territory.
Saturday, bro.
Say
I'm
it
trying to
again.
check my. Is that a Saturday? A weekend?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to end the Zoom.
Okay.
Okay. I just sent you
On that.
a message, Big Chief.
All right, bet.
I'm right here in Virginia. I'm right here in Virginia. For the time being, you did.
All right. Yeah, that's the Virginia car. We all gonna be down there with the Virginia Indians, Maryland Indians, Carolinas, Kentucky, Tennessee.
Yep.
Gonna have them Tennessee Indians in there with us. That one right there gonna be a cold one because we're gonna be up in the mountains. We're gonna be gambling at the casino. Uh, they got a few mountains right there in the same area, so we're gonna be doing our thing. Uh, and we're gonna be filming. So yeah, it's gonna be a big Indian party, man. But all these places that we going, man, and the people that's gonna be there, you know, you feel me? We gonna trip the ancestors out on this one. They gonna say, man, look at that. We gonna trip the ancestors out on this one.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Devin say my grandpa died here and is buried with here with the veterans. What you talking about, Devin? Devon? Oh, Philadelphia. Cutting Junior, what it do? He said, I still ain't fuck. He said, it still ain't fucking with Ohio. No, ah,
You
we
better
gonna be out
back up on that Ohio.
Ohio River. We gonna be out there on the Ohio River. We going to see the Serpent Mound, man. I had went to on the Damn, I can't think of what day that was, man. It was on the summer, on the spring equinox when the Chichen man, see that shit on the spring equinox. I ain't get to see it happen, but I was there on that day, man. There was some big energy out there, and that shit feel like
Go
it's all.
through it, bro.
I can't hear you.
My bad, my bad. You talking about when the sun go through the dial?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was there that day, man. Good energy shit. The Mexico, see this little Popeye, man. We gonna start something with this. But it's a good way to see, you know, put it on the map, man. We're gonna be doing short films and everything on this type of shit, man. Reenacting the Yamasi Wars and reenacting the Seminole Wars and all that type of shit. All that type of shit gonna go down. Yeah. See a nigga pulling up out there, man. Cowboy, after Indian removal, all that type of shit. We gonna put some good shit together.
Hey,
Joey,
I want
glad to speak with you. Who that? Me, you need to holler at me, kinfolk. Drop the link in the chat. Hey, what's Superior Mind? Y'all seen Superior Mind?
he said he at work, bro.
Oh, okay. No, Superior Mind, a rider. He gonna, what's up with it, Thelma Humphreys? Best media in the building, the homie Sean Love. Hey, we want to open up the panel, man. If anybody want to get on the panel, if you got anything, we can let it ride. If y'all want to open up a bill, y'all want to open up the bill, we can ride it out. It's up to y'all though.
Where's though that was talking that Fulani talk?
Hey, yeah. Kaz, where you at? Mr. Fulani. All right, y'all delete that Zoom link. Erase the Zoom link in the chat. Stream your link in the chat though. That nigga came over here trying to with a new name and a new game, and come on, bro.
So the Fulani is they were a tribe that was created by the colonizers in Africa that I guess mixed in or created, I guess mixed in with the indigenous people. Is
Yep.
that correct? Okay.
Hey, I'm dropping the link one more time, man. If y'all gonna come up, go and get on the panel now.
Okay, you're gonna have to erase those Zoom links in there because it's gonna make us block you.
Block who?
You gotta delete them. We can't delete them.
All right,
Yeah.
Cool. All right, y'all. All right, this is what we gonna do. Judah said, "Oh shit, another lying ass channel just to confuse you niggas into being sodomites and murdering drug dealers." Nah, we don't want to block you, Judah. Brother Judah, we don't want to block you. We want to build with you. Come here right quick. Come talk to us, Ak. We the children of Israel, Ak.
Jay, come on,
Hey man, stop.
Oh yeah, the other day he was saying that he was asking if we believed in the creator. I thought he was saying that creator or something. I couldn't understand his English. I thought he was talking about a book or something. Yeah, definitely believe in the creator. I understand.
Hey, what's up with it, Ak? Don't come up, man. Yeah, Ak. Come holler at me, man. Shalom.
Yo, Top.
Turn up.
Hey, can you pull up the screen? I want you to look up Pyramid Hill down here.
I can't do it right now because I'm finna step away. I wanted to go and get the panel going though. So and then I'm
Yeah,
gonna come back.
Pyramid Hill, man. They supposed to have some artifacts in there.
Hey, Judah, man. So Judah, you ain't gonna come holler at me, man. Judah came in the house talking about kill me, shoot me. Nah, nigga, you wanna die, we gonna keep you alive, nigga. That's gonna hurt you more.
Just make him stay alive. That's gonna kill him.
Oh, what's up, Carrie? Damn, turn on one time.
Whoa, what's that?
Oh, slow motion.
Nah, I was trying to link up with your boy out the night walk.
Who that? Oh,
Young
okay.
Skrilla.
He jumped down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Skrilla
link
jumped
up with
down.
him. But I think he in the he was in the chat. I tried to add him on. Anybody in the water, I be trying to grab Louisiana, period. You know what I'm saying? I be like to pull up on people feeling energy and shit like that. So,
Hey, Skrilla, where you
What
from?
shrugs that?
He was from Name what?
yeah, even from out the night, I was joking in the chat talking about telling him about to come pull up on him, man. Ask me if he cross the canal.
Hey, look out, Skrilla. If you in the chat, come on the panel. All right, man. Going once, going twice. The link in the chat. We finna lock the board up. All right, Judah. All right, shit. That's a bit, man. Y'all can go and turn up then.
I just want to let the people know that came up and got help tonight. I'll be going into y'all stuff in the next 24 hours. So I'll be sending it out to y'all. Some of it I have already because I was looking when I was waiting in the Zoom, but I'll make sure I send it out to y'all.
All right, bet. And far as BCU too, man, when was that? Probably like a month ago. We had like a reset, like a month ago or something like that, man. Kicked everybody off, man. We had to start all the way over from scratch. So we starting over from scratch over there. We probably were like a month and a half in the game. So yeah, man, y'all come over there and come grow with us. Get us back up. What I was gonna say. Real online on the building. All right, man. Look, man, the link down there, man. If you coming, I'm about to jump off for a second. Take care of something, then I'm gonna come right back. So the boy about to be locked up.
Hey, can I ask a question?
Hey, what?
Can I ask a quick question?
Mm-hmm.
I was having an issue finding my great granddad death record. My grandma was saying he died here in Philly, but when I went to the Vital Records building, they gave me one of them resealed one that say no record certification of death. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, so what you gotta do? Okay, so you gotta have to go through fold3.com if you have access to that, or find a grave. Find a
I,
grave is gonna be free. So it's findagrave.com. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna put his name in, the year he was born, the year he passed, and pull it that way. And then if he lived in Philly, you can put that in because it'll ask you that as well, like places they may have lived. And then it should pull exactly where his plot is, or where he passed.
all right, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
The Find the Grave is
And
free.
find the graves is free. And make sure you have the right county too if you looking for something in Philadelphia. Because in the big cities you have different counties. You might have one major county for the major part of the city, but if it was like suburbs and stuff like that, they are normally in different counties.
Peace, peace, family. How everybody doing?
Peace. How you doing?
Peace, peace.
Fabulous and fabulous and fabulous.
All good.
Yo, am I too late for the class? Did I miss the class? I got a question.
Go ahead with your question. Ain't nobody else talking, so go ahead.
Okay, my third great grandma, she was born in Alabama, and I see the picture. She looked like an Indian. They say she Indian. I just can't find the tribe. And I had a message from one of her other grandchild, and it was telling me about the reclassifications. I see them all on the census record: mulatto, black. She died a Negro. I asked her what tribe she was. She started messaging me after I started telling her, what I discovered and stuff. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the tribe she from.
Okay, so did she ever say? Did she ever put a name to a tribe?
Uh, I found I found her name on a Cherokee pension on the Alabama, but I'm just not sure because there'd be a lot of people with the same name.
No. Okay, so on her next to her name, well, it should be a birthday or age in there. Okay. They
Okay,
never gonna put them on there without having not a birthday, but they gonna put the age at the time of that record. So what you do to see if that's the correct person is you match that age up to that year. You have to know where around give it a 2 or 3 year span if you don't know the exact year, but you need to match up her age to the record, that record. So if she's the same age and it's the same name and it's the right road, you on the right road.
yeah, because I have a picture of her, right, and it has like a list. She had 20 kids, and then I think three of them went missing, and at the bottom it says call committee, like call committee, and like the message I
Okay.
got was saying that she was in hiding. A lot of the Indians were scared during that time,
So
and
what year was this?
she
I
was
mean,
born. She was born in 1859.
that makes so
It
much
says
sense.
Zion, Alabama.
Okay.
And what's crazy is that they say her mother was from Africa, right? But when I look
So
at these census, it says that the parents are from South Carolina.
okay, so this is what I need for you to do. You see that button down there that say chat?
Yes.
I need for you to go into the private chat. Okay,
All
I
right.
need for you to put her name in there. I got the year she was born and I got where she was born. Put that in
Okay.
there for me. And then put either your if you're on BCU, put your BCU name in there. If you're on Instagram, put your Instagram name on there. Now I'll get you what I found.
Got you. I'm doing it right now.
Okay. So now I mean, so since we gonna chop it up this way, and y'all want to be on a genealogy tip, then we can talk roadblocks. We can talk whatever.
All right. I dropped it on the message.
Okay, yeah. Like I try
Yeah,
not to
she got
put
a
it.
lot of
It's only a
names. You
couple of
see that?
people. I see that. I see it, and I'm putting it. And I need. Everything she have. I need
I'm gonna give you her
because
her death.
okay.
Gotcha. All right.
All right, I'm writing it down right now. And then what I'll do is I'll send you a message telling you it's Tanari, from BCU.
Okay.
That way ain't nobody playing in y'all. But it's gonna be me because I'm gonna be sending you something that you asked for.
Okay. Cool. It's just crazy how it said her mother was from Africa. I'm trying to find that. I don't know if somebody just typed that in, but when
She
I'm
could
looking at
have.
these census, it says South Carolina, mother, father, South Carolina, both of them.
Hmm. And they could have done that because What happens sometimes is they just go on their own and decide to put down whatever they want to put down for you.
Yeah,
For
because
that yeah.
right, because it does say she a mulatto, and what I used to think mulatto meant was just simply African, and
Mm,
white European.
okay,
So
got you. So they got her started off as now. Have they ever classified her as white that you could find?
no,
Okay,
mulatto, black,
black,
and her last sentence was a Negro with
Negro.
the abbreviation saying black.
Mm-hmm. But see, we had just went through this earlier tonight. Excuse me. Um, when I was telling them, um, I was explaining to them about you will have an ancestor that could start off white. And then what happens is their ancestor go to mulatto and they'll stay mulatto throughout the whole 1800s. And then come into the 1900s, they'll be Negro or colored on their census, and then on their death certificate, depending on where they were, they're going to be Negro or colored. So, um, Skrilla, you wasn't here when I was telling you. I'm gonna send it to you tomorrow, but I did, and Carrie Bay was up here that he wanted to say something to you. Carrie, you still here? Damn, everybody jumping down. All right.
I had a tip for everybody that was listening.
Mhm.
When it comes to the last names and things like that, if you get stuck, if you can find what war they went to, look on their draft card and see how whoever was filling it out, that could alter their way of their last name changing, because that's how mine was on the
What?
in my family. They went in as what they were. They got to the military on the draft thing, and they misspelled our real last name, and that misspell became our real name after he got back from World War II.
Right. And we do well. See, that's a lot of what like on Wednesdays in our genealogy class. That's stuff that we teach. We teach that some names were misspelled, some names were shortened, some names were letters were added to them, and some were just simply misspelled. So that no, thank you for the tip because that's a good tip and that's something that a lot of people won't get if they're not over there with us on Wednesdays. So no, you're absolutely correct with that. And sometimes they'll go in one way on certain things and they'll come out and it could have been something like I know somebody that went in and they were young and something happened in the military and they came out a young blood.
Right. And so they have to, when the misspell happens during the military, they have to stay with what the military said so that the family can get
So
their
that the family can
benefits.
get the benefits because if you change anything then they say that person that wasn't that person. So if they misspelled your name or put another name on it, you will not get the benefits for that person, especially if they are deceased. So that is absolutely 100% correct.
I seen it wasn't my military one, but I seen William go to WM. I've seen and I'm not super duper far, but y'all are spot on because I was looking like, hold on, one census, the last name Randall would be, you know, it's just spelled two different ways,
Hmm.
but I was able to still, connect them. And the thing you said about white, that really had threw me off because I'm like, damn, hold on. same guy because it's kind of connected. I'm like, all right, it went from white to mulatto, then mulatto. So yeah, I
I'm,
found some stuff on. Go ahead.
I was gonna say too. They also in small towns when you start hitting them small pockets, they'll even have it wrong on the birth certificate. Y'all might have said that already, but they'll have it wrong on the birth certificate.
They'll have it wrong on a death certificate.
Yeah, death certificate and all. Like, uh, yeah,
But see,
I ran
this
into
is the
that.
thing you gotta understand. Okay, so you gotta understand. So they always want to talk about we didn't have education and we didn't know this and we didn't know that and our people couldn't read and write, even though most of them could. But see, the people that they had taking these census records were illiterate. They couldn't read and write. What they heard is what they heard, and that's how they put it down. So you may see on some census records that you have the right person. They just have misspelled names.
Yeah, and some of it, I believe, when it gets into like the records part, not just the census, but like the birth certificate. Like when you go to get a birth certificate, some of it's done on purpose. Just being honest, like
Mm-hmm.
because I noticed the pattern, and I was like, okay, some of this is being done on purpose. Like with my before I even go all the way back, just up front with some people that's alive today, they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like with some of the ancestors that's older. I mean, some of the elders, they're doing it. Because I've had to deal with my mother and my grandmother, and we had to correct them. Like you got it all spelled wrong. Like and we
Mm-hmm.
know you know how to spell it because been around here a minute. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's purposely done.
Yep, that is true.
The where I'm stuck at on a part of my tree, like this family member wasn't no slave. I'm all the way in slavery. Um, they go to they fight for the Confederacy. I'm trying to track down uh I archived where his name is listed when he died and what happened to him. I found all of that, and I found his grave. So I'm trying to like get past uh the Civil War. Basically, that's where I'm stuck at.
You trying to get past the Civil War? Mm.
Yeah, like before the Civil War.
Before okay, I'm about to say it's easy. It's normally if you can't find nothing before the Civil War, and it's just really really hard. If they weren't here, they were over in Europe. Normally, not all the time, but sometimes you need to start looking outside of the United States, even the islands. That does happen.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta basically what you're saying is like kind of correlate what was going on around the
Mm-hmm.
time of
Mm-hmm.
the date, and
Mm.
then correlate that to like the world events.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
let me say this, because everybody on here pretty much know, the real history. What's going on. That's only genealogy will actually show you, so you can put it together, right?
Correct.
But the uh, trying to see how to put it. All right, put it like this: he was still getting misclassified while not being a slave.
But just
So it's
because,
like,
okay, so let me explain something to you.
mhm.
So I have no ancestor that I can find that's of African descent, and I have no ancestor that I can find that was enslaved, even as an Indian. All of my people have always been free people. So you kind of have to be careful when you say slave because I can go back to the same time, probably in some of the same locations, and none of my people come from Africa, and none of my people were ever enslaved. So just give me a time frame. Just say like the 1850s, the 1820s, the 1790s. Don't just say slavery because everybody don't equate with that slave story because a lot of us can't even find a slave. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
All
can't
right.
find one.
Just put a year on it or around about a
Okay.
year.
Yeah, like okay, so basically I would be stuck at the year 1863.
Okay.
That's it. So it's really what's going on. I just can't plug in the right numbers. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's all I'm getting wrong to
So
get
you,
to the next step.
so what wrong numbers you think you plugging in?
Mm, I mean, I literally would kind of have to like, cause I don't actually know if they. I don't know.
So you,
It's
okay,
tricky.
this
All
is
I
what I think
know.
you're doing is you looking for a slave, right? This is what, and this is sometimes when we get hung up and when we mess ourselves up. Stop looking for a slave. You got the person's name. You got where they were born.
Oh yeah, like hold on, like you know what it is. I'm not looking for a slave. I know what he is at the time. So I just know it's not a slave. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So if you understand what I'm saying, there's only two other options.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, okay, let me see if I can find him as a child. Let me see what's going on because he's still getting misclassified. He's still getting misclassified.
Hmm.
And so I'm just trying to see, like, I mean, I'm gonna figure it out.
Just
If I
put
can't,
it,
then
put the info. You see the little chat button right there, right? Put it in the private chat. On that one, I see what I can help you and put your Instagram or your email in there. I'll see what the team can help you find on that.
What's up with the superior mind? Turn over time. Drizzy, what you got?
What's good, Top Cats? I was just telling them about my third great grandma. From She was born in Alabama, and on her Alabama U.S. Death and Burial Index, I guess this is where she was buried. It says the mother was born in Africa, but when I checked these census records, they say South Carolina. Two of them said South Carolina, and one said both of them said Alabama. So I'm just going with the one I seen the most, South Carolina. But on her tombstone, or whatever this is, talking about the mothers from Africa. So I'm trying to find a tribe. I got the picture. She looked like an Indian to me. She had 20 kids. At the bottom of the picture, it says something about a committee. Her first classification was mulatto. Second one was black, and she died a Negro.
All right, all right.
Yeah, so
What's up with the superior mind? Real online.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, some people probably gonna come across kind of like what I'm dealing with, where I got like a lot of uh, physical interaction, what I'm saying, with family that got a lot of history there. But then I'm still learning the whole genealogy, you know what I'm saying? Like when I came across your channel, I was able to say, okay, I ain't had this piece, you know what I'm saying? I had the piece of the personal experience, you know what I'm saying? And I got that so strong, it helped me tremendously. But now that I can add what y'all been talking about, I can go further. I'm getting a better understanding, you know what I mean? So I'm just new to the whole situation. Like I said, I'm just coming across the channel, and I'm rocking with it though, because I'm gonna sign up and do all that. You know what I mean? Especially, I was hearing y'all talk about that Carolina date.
So I've already been trying to like see if I can make some adjustments. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just finding out about where y'all was at with everything. But I'm basically on some. Okay, so I got all this information and I gotta just listen and observe, so
So
then I can know what to. You know what I'm saying? So I
can I
can know
ask
what
you
to
a
do.
question of what it sounds
Mhm.
like to me? Can I ask you a question? You
Sure,
started
sure.
your tree, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So now, when you started your tree, are you having problems like putting the people together or making the matches like with the parents and then the next set of parents?
Well, I think
And are you doing
so
both?
I didn't
Are
even
you
know
doing?
about the. You gotta understand. I didn't even know about the whole ancestry, the stuff that I've been learning the last couple of days from the bill. I didn't know none of that. Like I didn't trust none of. I ain't trust a lot of sites and stuff.
Hmm.
So, like I said, all I have was what I know from my great grandmother and her mother and stuff like that. But I don't have I haven't
Okay.
gotten to it. They gave me the tree. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
so then I'm gonna tell you what you do. This is how
Mhm.
you trust sites, okay?
Okay.
You know that this person was born here. They was born in this year, and then they had these kids, and they was married to that person, right? That's
Right.
how you know if it's a trustworthy piece of information. You find
But
as
what?
much information to match the person to what you have.
Right. Right. So what if it goes to like I don't know. I can't even talk too much on it because I ain't done it yet. So I'm not even gonna make hypotheticals. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll let you know what happened after that. I think what I'm doing like that. So I appreciate that though. That's good.
Oh, no problem. I'm just trying to, basically when you don't trust something, what what you have to do, and in these different little apps and web pages,
Mm-hmm.
what you can do is you can put in the mate's information, you can put in the children's information, you can put in the parents' information, and that's how you know you have the right person. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's only the more information you pull in there, the more it's going to condense that search down to exactly who you're looking for.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah. I gotta do that. I ain't done that, so I'll report on that once. You know what I'm saying? Once I do that.
You let me know how that go.
Yeah, I sure will.
You let me know how that going. You need to come to genealogy class. You signed up for BCU, right?
No, I just was looking at the app thing, the process of
Okay.
what to do. So I'm going to.
Yeah. So when you do
Yeah.
that, you come to genealogy class, and
Yeah, I'm gonna put the ancestor. I heard Top. I'm gonna throw the ancestor up. You know what I mean? Like I'm coming all the way in. You know what I'm saying? I was
mhm,
just just observing, seeing what it was because, like I said, it's very rare of what he's doing. But
very.
it's on point. Yeah, yeah.
Right, and that's how I came over here, just flipping through channel, and then like, oh damn, like, all right, go through the next channel. That's how I came on here because it's not the same at all. Like it's completely, it's just real. So I'm gonna be a member as soon as hurricane season get over with because I'm pretty young. So everything that I'm doing, like all of this stuff, is new information to me. I only been doing my tree for like a year and a half. So, I'm getting it. But I done learned so much information that I'm real careful.
Mhm.
Right,
You
right.
see what I'm
And you
saying?
have
So it
every
was
right to be. But I'm gonna tell y'all that's real new into this. Pick a line and tap into that line every day. If you got a picture, Talkcast tell y'all this all the time. You got a picture of an ancestor, put make that picture or make that name an affirmation. Put it somewhere you can see it every single day. It's gonna go into your subconscious, and that's you're gonna find that person, because it's not that you deep in thought in it and that's what you fixed on, but what happens is the more you start thinking about that person and you start calling their name and you start looking towards them, they're gonna start revealing themselves to you.
Right. And then like another thing that Top said, like that the oral history that we were given, that's important because it's like I explained it before, like on another bill, like during the Great Migration, right?
Mm-hmm.
My grandma told me. I said, Grandma, so we all had farms? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, how many? I don't know. All right, well, just pick one. Who had one? All right, then she named one, and then she'll be like, yeah, during this time period, everybody left the farm because it was some white people that came from the field, and they
Mm.
ran them off. Like all of this stuff that y'all be talking about, like
So,
it's not
so
even a
basically,
game with me.
no, it's the truth. They were squatters and they probably took on their identity as well.
That's what I'm about. I'm trying to correct everything
Right,
that was done to us. You
right,
see what I'm saying? And my grandma already told me, yeah, all right, this person over here, yes, we are Indians.
Okay. She
yeah.
tell you tribe. She tell you what tribe.
Nah, she didn't.
She didn't tell you what
Cause
tribe. Okay.
yeah, my grandma never even thought that anybody would care. Like that's how
Okay.
disconnected we are. You see what I'm
I
saying?
got you.
So
Got you. Got you. Yeah.
she's the only one, like how everybody else start off on a tree. See, I got lucky because my grandma's still alive.
Right.
So she has given me information that normally would take everybody else like some years or something like that. So, I'm young, but when I be telling y'all stuff, like how I already done figured out, okay, the narrative of everybody being a slave, all right, that's some bullshit. It's because she has already given the names to me, and I'm like, boop, 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 filling them all the way out to, she gonna tell me, yeah, this is my uncle. Here's how many children they have. Because when it comes to us, see, if you coming from all that farm and all of that, it, each person had like 5 to 12 children, at least for me. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the difference between that's why I heard the other brother say this like on the last bill with me, but he said our roots are so deep in this country, and it really is.
It is. And don't be surprised if y'all have so many farmers, you don't start finding cowboys.
Yeah, and I was saying just to share with everybody what I've always talked about whenever I do come up here is I know people probably be like, why you do that? But I be talking about the food a lot because and the crop like in North Carolina, the tobacco,
Mm-hmm.
so you can find out a lot from the food with who they are too. You know what I mean? If you follow the year and what was the main thing, because when they were coming in and absorbing resources, it kind of spells out um, the main crop. You know what I'm saying? It's like if everybody know this is the social media era, then that's going to have a lot of clues to who's doing what. So it's the same thing back then. If tobacco was like, for instance, like with the Quaker, right? Up here, I ain't never thought to look at the Quaker until I looked up, until I joined this room. And then I was looking, I was like, you know what, Quaker. I thought about Quaker cereal and stuff. So then I started researching the company, and I was like, dang, so that's how they did that corporation and established all that. You know what I mean? Like they lay it all out, the dates, the town, you know what I mean? So that was connected into the tribe also. You know what I'm saying? What was done. And that was helping me get further with pulling things up because I was seeing different things happening at different times based on the crop. The season is based on, I'm trying to say this, the time of the year.
Right.
Hmm.
And just remember our culture. Okay, just think about the African culture, and then think about the American culture, um, Indian culture. I mean, Africans, do they eat greens, collard greens? Do they eat beans and cornbread, fried chicken, fried fish? Come on, barbecue. That came from that's whole Indian culture. You gotta see the culture for what it is.
What's that bean that when you're sitting on the porch and you got to split it open?
Snap
Yeah,
peas.
snap peas. Yeah, yeah.
Snap peas.
They know about snap peas.
You know what? I'm from the Midwest, but both of my grandmas told me one is Creek and one is Blackfoot, and they said you country to your heart because you eat just like you just still living there. One of my grandmas, my only living grandparent that I have left, she still live in Virginia, and she'll tell me in a heartbeat, you country to your heart. You got all the culture in on you. And both of my grandmother, and the one thing that both of them had always told me, you ain't no African. Then they stood strong on that. So I got my oral drop and a lot of history and a lot of the plug from my father's mother and my mother's mother. God rest my mother's mother soul, but I got a lot of my stuff from them. They the one got me going because both of them told me you the only one that care about this.
Hmm. My great grandma, she used to they used to take the snake skin and hang it on the porch, like hanging on the top of the porch and let it dry and drip into a jar. And
Mm.
then we, in my grandma's house, this is some of the stuff that's weird to other people, right? Is a big snake, a big black snake. It was almost like a pet. You know what I'm saying? It was like, the snake would come out and we'd be like, yo, y'all gonna kill the snake? And nobody would
Mm.
never kill him. And I'm talking about he grew up, like he lasted through generations and whatnot. And every now and then we would see him just slide through and we'd be like, kill the snake. My uncle chased him with the hose and everything, you know what I'm saying? But they never would kill him for some reason. And then he ended up, my grandma's house went down, you know what I'm saying? But we be like, well, it's the snake house now, like right at the moment, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I'm
And
super
see those
country.
you got stories like that, right?
Mm,
So this is what I would do if I was you, because you have stories like that.
mm,
Record those stories. You see what I'm
right.
saying? Record them. That way, if
Mm,
you have kids or you have, siblings, or somebody that want to take this and pass it down, guess what? That oral tradition is still there. Don't lose your
right,
oral tradition, or write it down. Even write it down, like in book form, in a notebook.
right.
Don't lose your
Yeah, I
oral
got.
tradition.
That's what you know. What I'm glad you're telling me that because that's 1,000% correct. That's what I need to do, and because what I did everything but that so far. Like of course I got pictures, and when I went home recently, I went. I was my spirit just had me just filming. I was trying to do that basically, but there was nobody else that I saw on the internet that was doing that. So and then, so I was trying to find a way to present it. Basically, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Hmm.
this gonna look crazy. It sound
This,
weird, like you know what I'm
this,
saying?
but see,
So I,
this is your story, so you present it the way that you see fit, not the way that anybody else is gonna do it, because nobody can do your story like you could ever.
yeah, that's real. Jay, you feel me? When you start going through your story, you be like, "Whoa," you know what I'm saying? It get real spiritual, it get real,
Yeah,
get crazy. But yeah, I'm definitely
Oh
gonna do
yeah.
it when
yeah,
it
that's
gets
true,
real.
man. Cause I feel like I got more Confederates on the Civil War side than Union. I
You
found like three.
probably do.
I found like three Confederates, two Unions. I'm still looking through and like I got my I'm from LA, like Inglewood. But the
Mm-hmm.
crazy thing is I got lines from like the whole every part of the southeast, Louisiana, Alabama, Virginia, like it's crazy, Georgia. But my oral history on my mom's side was that we was Blackfoot Cherokees, and they was in Texas. And the earliest line I could find is in 1805 in Virginia, and I heard you speak on that. So I don't know if that's where Blackfoot, if that's where the Blackfoot was
My
located.
Blackfoot, yeah, my Blackfoot is coming out of Virginia.
Uh,
Yeah, Blackfoot runs
Yeah,
in North Carolina
my
too.
it
the
runs
shore
through and
names is Mitchell and
uh,
Downey.
Mitchell and down. Okay. See what happened with my Blackfoot line is my people are from Virginia, but my Blackfoot great grandpa came out of North Carolina, and where my family live is like right on the border, North Carolina and Virginia. Like they cross it at any time. It take like 30 minutes maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now Mitchum and Durham. Durham sounds very familiar. Mitchell, I would have to actually look up.
Yeah, I found somebody on the Dawes rolls, but I wasn't too sure if it was them.
Mm.
So Cherokee Daw, I found a Downing on there. It was the same name and
So then,
everything.
so what you do is the year that does roll, you take that person age because their age is going to be on there. You put the match those ages up from the year of their record and subtract it back to their birth. And if their year match up, if it's 00 or maybe a 1 or 2 year span, that's the right person.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because I wasn't too sure as what one of the other reasons because she was from Texas, but it said Oklahoma. So I
Hmm.
was like, like did she live in Oklahoma at one time? I can't find no nothing, to say
So
that
right. So
says
what
that.
you wanna so this what you wanna do with that. So when you look up her name, right? You wanna see if if they migrated and they went to Oklahoma and then to Texas because that sounds like something that could have happened as well. Or did they leave Texas and go to Oklahoma? So what you have is basically you got a puzzle that you're trying to put together. You're trying to fit it together and make it make sense. So you have to think about it from every, especially when you don't have like the help, you have to come at it from every angle that may make sense. So don't take the Oklahoma out just because you do the subtraction of the age, and then that's when you eliminate that. If the kid's name or the parent's name don't match up, because 9 times out of 10 on that DOS roll is gonna have um, the parents or the parent that is uh, the Indian, and then it's gonna have the kid's name underneath that with their ages, and it's gonna tell you the tribe.
Boy, boy, these, yeah.
Especially on that in the Dodge Road. I mean, that's just one that I read a lot. And I have people on the Dodge Road as well. Some of my Creekside, they went from Alabama and they stopped in Oklahoma for a hot second. They came from South Carolina, went to Alabama, went up to Oklahoma, and went to Chicago from there. On both sides, they all start off in the southeast, and then they come up to Chicago.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you also have like a census record where people went from like white to black or black to
Yep.
white?
They
Because
went from white to mulatto, and then when they got out of the 1800s, since they were still alive or their kids were still alive and their kids were mulatto, they changed them to black or Negro.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, because I
Yes,
found
I do.
something that said Mississippi Choctaw. And then I looked at it and it said, the race was white. So I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So what happened is some Indians, we are the only people in the world that can make any color. You can have a kid and you could be blurple, and the mama could be a red bone, and that child can come out high yellow.
Facts. That's very
So
true.
what happens is they didn't know how to classify these people, so they were misclassifying them. And see what happened, they may have started out white, but I bet you if they started out white and they realized, wait a minute, this is a mulatto, this is an Indian, because they weren't gonna call them an Indian, so they would put the mulatto on them. And then what happened is they mulatto on them, and if they didn't leave that area, if they would probably still be mulatto to death. But what happened is some of them moved, and then what happened is when you see their death certificate, it's got Negro or colored on. So the misclassification of our people is real.
Right. All you got to do is you can do it this way. If you start seeing mulatto and then 10 years later they like negro, just look at where they're located at, see who the governor is, the mayor, and what's going on with the government at the time, and then
Not
you
even
can
so
see.
much of the government. You really got to know if there was famine in the land, if there was flooding, if there was somebody, if it was a big thing of a big migration of squatters, if it was a war. I mean, it's simple things. You don't even have to know all of that. You just really need to know at the time that you're looking for what was going on in that area. It's simpler
Yeah.
than what you was just saying.
And something that I've been doing is I've been putting myself back in that, mentally into that time frame. Like, what would you do if you was in this situation? You know what I mean? Because we got
Hmm.
we got their blood in us, so
Right.
that helps you navigate. Also, using
So,
using that.
like, okay, anytime I do genealogy, I'm gonna tell you what you if you go into genealogy because it's tedious and it's long. It can be hard for some, but if you don't have a clear mind when you going into I could do a little bit of meditating to clear your mind, you know, and just have your mind focused straight on that. And then when you start having like roadblocks and stuff like that, that's why we put. I know Top Cat's trying to get me to get to somewhere that's not back in BCU yet, but we'll put it back. I'll send everything to him so we can put it back in there. It's little clickable links that's gonna be over there. It was over there before, but where you could go in and get help with stuff. Now some of them are free, and some of them you have to pay for. But the little it's some little tricks that I found that I only share with BCU. I'm not gonna put everything out here, so y'all want that, y'all got to be in BCU.
Check, check.
So I would behoove you to go ahead, and if somebody, one of the mods can drop the BCU, drop the link tree, so that anybody want to sign up, they can sign up.
Yeah, I need to see that link tree.
Let me see, we got who in here that can drop a link. I think all the, if not, when I get out of here, and when Topcats come back, I'll get out of here and I'll drop the link tree for y'all. Or hold on, let me see if I got the link tree. I got the link tree for y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Y'all can still hear me?
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, y'all check the back chat, and that link tree finna be right in there for y'all. All right, link tree is in the back chat, and that gives y'all it gives y'all all the links that he shares. Shrugs, where you go, man? We was trying to get you up here. Somebody said they had Jarrell. When Topcast come back and he dropped the link, Jarrell, I stay up here long enough if you want to hit the link, and I'll try to answer your questions for you. Hold on, Drizzy. Drizzy, didn't you give me something already? Or maybe not. I might have missed
Oh
it.
yeah, I did. I had one more.
Hey, Drizzy, I do one. Let me see. Now I ain't gonna make no promises, okay?
Yeah, well, yeah, just worry about the first one then.
All
Yeah, well,
right. I swear you kind of sound like Gentle. That's what's scary. She lived a long life. Um, Benny, I know Topcast not here, so if you could drop your question in the chat without putting too much information in there, I'll try to answer it for you. Boss lady, you welcome, boo. I don't like to put too much of y'all personal information inside this public chat. We need to know that our ancestors' information is just as sacred as ours. Beast Move, you said Beast Move. I don't even see your first question. Oh, how do okay, Benny? How do you find the application to the Indian roads? What application? Oh, okay. Where do we look beyond the 1790 when the census began? Okay, so in Ancestry and in Genie.com, there is um there's a space in there where you can go back, especially if you have the names of those people, and there's a space in there where they allow you to go backwards that far, especially in Genie.com. But Genie.com, you're gonna, I think you get so far with them and you're gonna have to pay. So Genie.com would be real good to go beyond the 1790. And Beast Move, you asking if there's any Hudson's or Rainey's in Alabama. Hudson's, yeah, I know both. I don't have any of neither one of them coming out of Alabama, but I do have family coming out of Alabama.
Can you
So,
explain?
uh,
Uh, can you explain to the people that maybe on the borderline? They just now, trying to figure out, what's the point of even doing genealogy? Can you tell? Can you tell them how it will benefit, basically some life changing type things by just doing simple things as genealogy.
Well, the thing, okay, so genealogy is the study of your lineage from person or persons in the past. And what happens is we've been told a story by the United States educational system that does not match up to what the stories that our family tell us and tell us who we are. We also keep messing up using the word native. Natives are not able to go back and find any mounds that they've built, nor can they take credit for them. And their tradition and our traditions are different. So what it does is it helps you go back and it helps you see what your family was doing back in the day, where they say that they were enduring 400 years of slavery, or they was on this boat and they came to the United States from Africa, or this and that. It's basically just to look into the past to help you understand where your people were and what they were doing and how they were living. And that's just a condensed that's a condensed version of that answer. That's like the easy answer. Like it's beneficial. Like if you were told that you were an Indian and you decide that you wanted to go and get into that tribe, you actually got to come with your tree. You need to come with the death certificates. They just need to know that you've done your research to know exactly how you connect with that ancestor. Does that make sense?
Yes. Now, can genealogy help you find land? Can you explain that to them?
Yes, genealogy can help you find land. There's a thing called land patents, which are coordinates of what a land, if your ancestors own land, it gives you the coordinates of where that land was. And it gives you, then you normally need to go to like your county assessor's office in that area, or the land patent offices with those coordinates, and they can tell you exactly like the street names, because that's what we go on, the street names or the road names or however y'all want to say it. I'm Chicago. When it comes to that, I say street. So it just gives you the address and the name of the street, and you can go and you can actually see through that search who owns the land, how many times was it passed. You'll get all of the owners if it was multiple owners. Now, that's a couple of people in BCU that is lucky enough to still have land from back in the 17 and 1800s, still to this day, and their family is just being passed down.
Right. Now, for anybody that is listening, I have been doing genealogy for a year and a half. I have located two farms. Well, I know of two farms, but I've only located one. My next step is trying to find out if it was sold off or stolen. So that's
So what you
the
got to
how.
do is right. Okay, so
Mhm.
you might have okay, so you can print out the coordinates, right? But you cannot go and do anything with those printouts. You actually have to go to the land assessors or whatever they're called in your area. You have to go to the offices and get the forms, get their forms, and then you also want to see everybody that has ever been on a deed on that land. And then you want to also want to see if you have right to the minerals on the land. So just not the house, but the land itself.
Okay, okay. That makes sense. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. See, we always forget about the minerals. We always think about the house. But what if you don't own that land underneath that house? But yeah, y'all let Topcast know I'm gonna get down, y'all. Y'all hold it down. Let Topcast know, y'all keep building. But it's been nice kicking in with y'all tonight. I will try to stay in the chat a little bit, but y'all won't catch me up here snoring.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hello?